screens, but I forgot to turn on my iPhone.
Hi. Oh shoot, I forgot to set up the Fuji's. Dang it, I knew I forgot something. Dang it. Why is my...
It's okay. My VTuber's not even on the screen. I don't know where she is.
Oh,
She
okay.
disappeared.
Totally professionals. We're professionals. Okay.
Listen, professionalism is a lie. It's our first day. I'm
It's our
just a
first
little
day.
guy.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm
we're
1
doing
year
our
old.
best.
Stimper 4 jump.
Okay.
What the heck is happening with this hype
yeah.
train now? What the
I think they may have taken it to the heart that gifting you subs will make your throat feel better, which is exciting.
Oh my
I'm
god,
glad
what
someone's
the
finally
heck?
listening to me.
You guys are crazy. What the
Yeah.
heck? What the
Let's go.
Okay, thank you guys. Hold on, let me get May on the screen. I'm not prepared. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do this today because I'm sick. But you know what? We ball. I'm excited. Here we do this. And then we add this. And then we do this. Hold on, let me get
Lamb back.
Let me get May here. There we go. Okay. Wow. Go. You're so cute. You have a mushroom hat.
I do. That actually, I bought that within the first, I think, 2 weeks of becoming a VTuber, and it cost $5 on Fiverr,
Oh my
and
god.
they got it turned around in a week, and that was 4 years ago, and I've never changed
Oh my
it.
god, you got your money's worth, girl. Holy.
Yep. Very much worth it.
Hi, everybody. Oh no,
Okay.
my blade guard fell down. Do you want to introduce yourself first, May, and then I'll go?
I would love to. Give me 2 shakes to switch over my music. I have this playlist that I have started playing before we start called music that makes white people go crazy, and it's like only bangers because I am a white person and it makes me go crazy.
That is so funny. What the heck?
I can't listen to it and talk. I can't handle multiple stimulus, but
that is so
it's
funny.
really good. Yeah, I mean, it starts with like Mr. Brightside, and it's only bangers after that.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Okay. My name's Gremlin May. I'm a variety VTuber, and I do whatever makes my ADHD go burr. And that's often gaming, often yapping. I don't know. Stream is like a place where I come and like hang out. You know, that's like that's the thing. You gotta come and like hang out. I think I like to think I'm like. My hope is that I radiate natural entertainment.
Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and I want people to have a space where like they can ask what they think are dumb questions because I don't know a lot and like I'm always trying to learn more. That's one of my big things is like I grew up in the United States in the South and I didn't have a great education growing up. And so I spend a lot of time trying to like learn stuff and I think it's okay to say you don't know stuff, you know?
I think so.
I think that's super important. But yeah, that's me. That's me. Do you want to introduce yourself to my chat?
Yeah. My name's Stimpak, a dragon princess. Wait, lore-loving dragon princess of Glishtar's Outbreak. I have a whole thing I say. I'm a green-haired, mentally unstable anime woman that likes hobbies and Warhammer and story games and cute things and
it's Fat Tail Friday,
oh,
you fucking losers! Let's fucking go! Happy Friday,
Fat Tail Friday,
and the Stim peasants. It's time to enjoy being mentally
I'm trying to do my
together.
intro.
Yahoo!
Don't make me yell at you. I'm trying to do my intro. So I'm interrupting you. Fat Tail Friday. God. Anyways, I like to do painting now. It's my big thing. I don't like to build them, but I like to paint them.
You don't like the building part?
I don't like the building part.
Tim, I have some advice.
Oh, do you?
Never, ever get an Orc Stompa. I'm begging you, please never get an Orc Stompa. If you have my stream up,
I see.
These are the instructions.
Uh-huh.
I had to write down the instructions from online because none of it was labeled. Someone had to label it, and they wrote in the margins, God help you.
Oh my god.
They just...
What is that? That's like the
Completely
blueprints to the
unlabeled.
freaking Death Star.
It feels like I'm undertaking something from NASA.
That's insane.
I feel unqualified.
Oh my god.
It's but I mean, like, it's beautiful. He's a beautiful boy.
Yeah.
It's a baby, it's a boy.
Oh, it's so cute.
I mean, I also made his faceplate detachable.
With
It's
a
the first time
magnet?
I've used magnets, so yeah. Zephyr actually sent me those.
You use magnets? Holy shit, you're on a whole nother level. That's so cool.
No, this was my first time. Hold on. Don't elevate
That's
me too
really
high.
cool though. I've never had the balls to do that.
I built my defiler wrong. I do have that claim to fame. He's built very incorrectly, but he is now entirely primed, and he feels really gross to the touch.
Oh, he's cool. So you're orc girly. Wait, what's the
No, actually, I'm an Emperor's Children girly.
Oh, you're Emperor's
Defiler
Children!
is like... Yeah! I am...
Oh, you're heretical as heck then.
Yeah. Fulgrim is my favorite.
Oh, let me tell you about Fulgrim. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god, I'm a reformed Fulgrim girly.
Are you really? What?
I am reformed.
What do you mean
though.
reformed?
Listen.
Wait.
Hi, Zephyr. Okay, so I was a Fulgrim girly until I found out Peter Turbo kind of like beat Fulgrim up and took control of his troops at this one time, and then that just like gave me the ick, and I couldn't support him anymore. I understand. No, he's pretty great.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, he also, like, in his book, in the Horus Heresy, I assume you don't care about spoilers, do you?
No.
Okay, cool. In his book, Fulgrim actually gets progressively more evil until a demon takes over his soul and traps him, and then he kills Ferrus Manus. And that's like when the demon, he like kills Ferrus Manus, and then he's like, demon, please, I can't live with myself. I'm so emo. Oh, and he lets the demon take over his body. It's crazy. It's a really bad book. But I don't know, like, I feel like if I can still love Fulgrim after that, there's not much that could turn me off from him. But I also understand that Peter Turbo, of all people, doing that to him is quite icky.
It's quite icky. Literally, he lost a fight with Peter Turbo, and it gave me the ick forever. And I'm just like, man, I know that makes me sound bad. I just, oh man, I can't get past that. I don't know, man. But he's very pretty though. I do like how evil and pretty he is. Man.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the thing I like about him is actually Slaanesh. I'm more of a Slaanesh person than I am a Fulgrim person, like girly. I like Fulgrim because he's the Slaanesh Primarch, but it's more my own struggle with perfectionism that I like. Not to get serious about my husbando within Warhammer, but like,
no, it's
relate
serious.
to
It's
his
serious.
perfectionism. So, like, I'm just saying, like, I'm beating myself up over here as I'm talking because I did something wrong on this Orc Stompa, and now I'm having to, like, take extra steps to fix it. It's bugging me so bad. Because I messed
Magism
up.
789 sheared
It's okay. We call those happy little accidents, right?
Man.
But you have to go back and
Johnson.
fix.
Accident. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of my
Well, I
what was
yeah.
that comment? Oh, yeah. Husband loses one fight, leave him in the Denny's parking lot. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. I think for me, it's just because
It's
he
a
lost
dog eat dog
Aura.
world, you know.
Yeah. It's not even about the fight. It's just like, it was, I don't know.
No, I totally understand. I
Thanks
think
to
like
Django
I knew that he was my ride or
274
die
for
after
my
I read
sub
The Ancient
gift.
Awaits, and Graham McNeil made him, as always, into like the goofiest guy ever. I'm not in the story. Rylanor, who's like a dreadnought, who you read about and you're like, I'm in love with Rylanor. He's a senior dog, aka a dreadnought, and so I love him. You know, I think he's amazing. And then you read this second story, The Ancient Awaits, and you're like, wow, Rylanor's going to get his revenge. And yeah, technically he does, but like when Fulgrim shows up, Fulgrim is literally twirling his mustache. He's like, Rylanor, I've finally come. I see you've been waiting for 10,000 years for your revenge. And you're just like, why?
What the?
Why?
He's so dastardly.
And so then Rylanor hands him a virus bomb and is like, hey, have you thought about this maybe, Fulgrim? And Fulgrim's like, no, my pride. He's like, fine, but
Oh my god, that's funny.
it's wild.
I have a keyboard on my lap. Gotta move things.
Oh my goodness. Also, chat, thank you guys so much for the shared hype train. Level 11 is crazy.
Thank you,
Fulgrim doesn't have a
guys.
mustache. Graham McNeil wrote him with one. I'm just saying.
Thank you guys for the hype trade. I'm sorry I sound kind of sick. But we're gonna do it anyways. I'm actually feeling a bit better. May was so sweet. She was like, we could cancel if you want. I know it sucks when you lose your voice or your throat hurts and you have to talk, but I want to do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're doing it. So what are you working on today? Tell me about your guys.
Oh yeah, this is my Blade Guard veterans of the Deathwing. Dark Angels is my army.
What?
I love them very much.
So fun.
They're very knightly. I really like their knight aesthetic. I think Dark Angels is my main army. Because I love the lion. He's my husbando. I love him. Even if he's like, you know, even if it's like the Gay Legion, I support him. So
it's the Gay Legion? Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Everyone's telling me he's gay. And you know what? That doesn't deter me. I mean, I can support him still, so...
Wait, you guys, speaking of mustaches, that's a beard, you know? Like...
Exactly! Exactly!
That was a weird deep pull, I'm sorry.
It's the Repressed Legion. What a plot twist. This just reminds me... Okay, sorry, May, this is a little bit of a tangent. But you know how I'm like so into the lion chat? This reminds me of when I played CK3 and I was doing a 100 baby challenge and my wife turned out to be a lesbian and I was like, what the? No matter what I do, I get, you know, like someone's cock blocking me and no matter what I do, it's just crazy. Even in Warhammer.
That is crazy. I want to play Crusader Kings 3. Do you like it?
I love it. It's very fun. It's very silly. It's very silly.
You also... Dude, you have a crazy ability to, like, make me want to play a game. I think just because of the way you talk about them sometimes. Like, you talking about Darkest Dungeon as if it was, like, a brain rot you cannot seem to shake. It made me desperately want to get Darkest Dungeon 2.
It's really fun.
I
don't know. I think it's because I hyperfixate on things.
100 future collab idea.
Yeah.
Green VTubers playing 11th
I'm currently
edition.
going through Mass
Dark
Effect 1
Angels versus
again,
Emperor's Children
and I'm
will be a fun
kind of in love with
matchup.
it.
I played all of the Mass Effects like a long time ago, I feel like. So I don't really remember what happens in one, but that's like such a good series.
So that's what happened to me was that I played them in 2017. I remember I think I played the first one in 2 sittings of about 12 hours.
Oh my god.
And I remember
holy.
sitting at dude, I used to like hyperfixate a lot worse where like I would do a thing for 12 to 15 hours a day, and I'm much better about not doing that anymore, but like this was like
It's Fat Tail
I think I
Friday,
had just
fucking
graduated
losers, let's
college,
fucking
or I was
go.
like
Happy
in
Friday, Stimberly and the
college.
Stim Peasants. It's time to enjoy
I think I
being
might have been a
mentally
senior.
unstable
And so that
together.
was like one of the most
Woo!
stressful periods of my life. I know for a fact. And
Yeah.
so I just like hounded it over a weekend. I remember I had this Asus laptop that I eventually ran over with a car, and it survived.
Oh
The only
my.
problem was that the screen was cracked.
What the how does that survive being
It's
ran over
like
by a car?
Asus is built different apparently. I
That's
have no
crazy.
idea. Yeah. But I remember sitting at the kitchen table and playing that over that weekend and just like falling in love with it. And then I played 2, and then for some reason I never played 3 or Andromeda. And
Oh. Well,
awesome, I'm gonna get you.
I don't know. Have you heard the controversy about 3?
I heard that people didn't love it. Say I know people didn't like Andromeda either. I think it had to do with the ending. But the
Yeah.
thing is, like, I'm excited to experience it because here's the thing. I recently played, or I'm in the middle of playing Cyberpunk 2077, which
Hmm.
I never touched when it came out. And I also learned literally nothing about it in the like however many years it's been since it's been out, except that Keanu Reeves is in it. And I can't talk about Johnny Silverhand because the things I want to say about him probably aren't legal and definitely aren't allowed on this website. But I love the game itself, you know? It's
Uh-huh.
like it's so fun, it's amazing. And every time I talk to someone about it, they have like a baggage of having played it when it first came out. And so like it's like talking to someone who experienced an entirely different game. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
feel like it's the same way with like probably Mass Effect 3 or like with Andromeda, where it's like people are sponges for opinions on the internet.
That's
And I feel
true.
like sometimes you sponge it up and you don't even realize like, oh, I don't know. Have you played 2077?
No, I've never played Cyberpunk. I kind of missed that whole
Oh,
like hype about it. And then um I don't know, lots of people said I would like it, but I just haven't got to it yet. It sounds like it's really good though, how
it's
you're talking about
genuinely
it.
one of the best like gunplay experiences I've had since Borderlands, like 2 or
Oh,
3,
I
since
never
3.
played Borderlands
It's
either.
Oh, like, for me, Borderlands is, like, the quintessential gun game, like, it feels really like, all of the feedback you get from shooting in Borderlands 2 and 3 is just good, it makes you feel good, like,
Oh.
oh, it's like something in your veins, and I feel like Cyberpunk is the same way. My favorite comment someone made was that I was comically lethal with a pistol in Cyberpunk 2077, and I just, like you just, like I picked up a pistol at the beginning of the game, and I've literally never changed it. Not
That
because I
is
don't
so
like any of
funny.
the other guns, but because, like, the guns are just, like, good. They're just good guns.
It's your
And, like
comfort gun.
yeah, it really is. But it's a very good game. I really enjoyed it. I love Keanu Reeves in it. And I think there are definitely, like, uh, qualms you can have with it, but for the most part, it's an extremely solid experience. My biggest problem is that I got into it, loved the gunplay so much that I spent 40-ish hours clearing everything out of the map before advancing the main story because everything else was so good as well that I'm
Mm-hmm.
112 hours in, and I think I'm like 2/3 of the way through the main story. It's a little bit too big of a game.
Yeah, I do that too. I'm allergic to the main story. If I get a like a whiff of the main story, I'm like immediately like, no, we're not doing this. We're gonna do everything else first.
Oh, the DLC though, the DLC is banging. I played this sequence in the DLC last night that was just so fun. It was like, oh, it was like a chef's kiss. I thought I was gonna sit down and end up playing Cyberpunk for like 2-3 hours. I played this one sequence and I was like, hell yeah. Like
Hell yeah.
this is this was the experience that I wanted out of a video game tonight, and I got it. And like amazing. I'm done.
I love
Also,
that.
oh my gosh, I completely like leaped over the fact you'd never played Borderlands. If you ever want to try Borderlands, I would love to run you through Borderlands 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I will say it's a product of its time in many ways. There are
Oh
a lot
yeah.
of things in there that it's just like it's not bad, but it's more like the same way that like the cake is a lie in Portal 2 or in Portal is like that's a thing from Portal's time, right? It's a little outdated, but there are still parts of it where you're just like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
When was Borderlands
It's
2
a great game
out?
very
Is that like a
fast.
2000s game? 2010?
Let's see. Borderlands 2 release date.
I think I
That
remember.
came out
seeing it.
2012. Yeah.
2012.
It was right when I was still in high school when it came out.
Oh.
And I
Don't
played
remind
it.
me how old that game is, chat. Is ancient. Let's get you back
That's
to bed,
so-
Grandpa.
Do you
sorry.
guys need a nap? You're good. I played that game on PC. I've played it more than once on console. It's like, it's just in many ways it is a perfect game, I think. Even if the stuff in it's a little outdated, it's just so beautifully made. But it's not like a beautiful game, if that makes sense.
I have a question.
Damn, chat is roasting you, dude. Do you let them do this?
Yeah, it's okay. We make fun of each other. They're just a little sensitive sometimes when I tell them to get back to the retirement home.
I just watched like two people type in really mean things, and I was like, wow.
It's fine. They
That is
just get that way
crazy.
sometimes. That's why they live in the oubliette. I have a question.
Oh,
I don't know for my mini. I don't know if this shoulder. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of blurry. My camera's like not optimized right now. This shoulder has like a banner on it, and I don't know if I'm supposed to paint it red or white. Do you know? Jesus Christ.
on Raven Guard?
On Deathwing Blade Guard.
Deathwing.
I think
Blade
it's supposed
Guard.
to be red with like white, maybe.
I don't know. I don't think my guys have that.
This is my first guy that has this shoulder.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing chat's gonna tell you, which is like it depends on what you want.
Keep it white beige. Oh yeah, he's cleaning his sword. This guy's really cool, actually. His pose is my favorite. He's cleaning his sword, which I think is so cool.
That's also really funny. I guess they don't have stewards in 40K. In 30K, there's always like a guy that's doing that for them. They only polish their armor when they're like angry or brooding.
Oh, that makes sense. I also polish my armor when I'm angry and brooding.
Catch me out in the shed out back, sharpening my sword.
I need a little treat. I'm having a bad day. I need to polish my sword.
Dude, do you know the aura you would be able to farm if like you were mad and you went out back to the shed and just started like sharpening an axe or something?
It's my me time, okay? Also, this cloth, do you think it should be white or red or green?
The cloth?
He's using. I'm conflicted. I was thinking red would pop, but I don't know if that makes sense.
I personally would do it white and then use some Agrax Earthshade or a similar like something to like glaze it so it looks dirty. Maybe a little bit of like red as like a blood stain on it.
Red would hide the blood stains.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do blood because blood is icky to me, which is very funny as a Warhammer fan.
So true, though. So true.
Blood is icky to me. Ivory with Seraphim Sapphire. Do the outer edges with an off-white and maybe black stain the rest like oil. Cleaning the red wine he spilled on his blade. I don't know. Girl whose Oshi is Captain Genocide. Okay, well, if you exterminatus a planet, you don't see the blood. Okay. Okay. There you go.
Guys, if you drop the virus bombs and then firebomb it, there's nothing, there's no blood. There's literally nothing left, okay? You just have to genocide better. Cleaner, okay?
Exactly. Come on. Think about it.
You guys just aren't thinking hard enough.
Maybe I'll just leave the cloth for now because I can't decide. Paint the pauldrons. So do you prefer painting or building, or do you have a preference? Or you like both?
It depends, really. I like building when the build was made, when the build's easy. When it's easy, I love building. Building the Defiler, hard. Building the Orc Stompa, hard. I think anything, like, so I built a few, hold on, where are the boys? I have a few boys. Guys? With me, boys. Okay. So I have Fulgrim. This is Fulgrim. Mangrum. He's the 30k Fulgrim.
Ooh.
He was pretty fun and easy to build. Same for, like, here's Saul Tarvitz. He's one of the characters in 30k. He's in Emperor's Children. And then this is Eisenhorn. These were all, like, master kit builds or whatever, expert kits. This is the only one that I think gave me trouble, but I really liked building these two. The, like, smaller character models are, like, super duper fun. They're a pain in the ass to, like, paint, though, I will say. Like, they look really good when you're done with them. They're showpieces, essentially, you know? Like,
I'd love
nice. Like, Fulgrim
30k Emperor's Children. I love them.
He has a show stand. Like, this is the playing stand, and then he has, like, the stand around it. It's literally just as, like, a showing off.
It looks really cool.
And I painted a Doom wheel. This one, Skaven. I loved building this one and painting it.
Cool. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. Doing the wood texture was, like, a joy. Oh my gosh.
That looks so satisfying.
I loved this one. Yeah. It was like weird because this is not fully assembled. I still have to, like, assemble the rest of it. So I need to, like, figure out how to do that.
Oh.
So I'm working on that, but
I see. So it was easier to paint without having it fully assembled.
Yeah, I had to paint it sub-assembly because there's, like, some stuff that's going to get essentially sandwiched when I put more things on there, so I wouldn't have been able to get to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It just, like, gave me a little bit more time. I gotta go put these up.
I've never done sub-assembly, but I think next time I do Blade Guard, I will keep their shields off, because it is such a pain in the butt to paint behind these shields. Oh my god. Getting my brush behind the
very
shield
lucky.
is tough.
My Space Marines, my boys, Space Marine boys, they're sub-assembly anyway. So because they are pop fit, so I'm just gonna yank this boy's arm right off. And yeah,
interesting.
The only thing about them was that they had no weapon options, so, like, I basically had to do what the box gave me. But yeah, that's been nice. But it also has, like, taught me some bad habits in terms of not, like, not learning to paint when it's assembled.
Oh.
Stop
I mean, it's kind of hard to. I don't know. I won't paint shields on again. That was a nightmare.
Yeah, those I feel like you can put on pretty easy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm messing this up. I've been painting my
Maybe I
Bladeguard
should.
for like a few weeks now. I'm really slow at painting. I don't like batch
I feel
painting.
like yeah, no, I get that. I painted my ultramarines and I have not finished them yet. They're
Yeah.
just
Like
hanging out.
the intercessors.
No, when I first started, one of my IRL friends sent me the Indomitus box set, which was like 9th edition's box set, so their starter
Oh,
the
okay.
starter set for 9th edition.
Mm-hmm.
So it came with Necrons and Necrons and Ultramarines, and so I just painted them like Ultramarines because I didn't know anything when I was like starting out.
Yeah.
And they are so blue. I look at them now and I'm like, that's the bluest blue that's ever blued because I
They're
didn't go
true
and buy
blueberries.
Macragge blue.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just like the bluest of blue. And I painted them with 3rd edition bases, so they have this like bright green base. And I don't know, they were just kind of my like fun set. And I learned that like my favorite thing to paint is gold. I really like painting with Retributor armor.
Oh, it's so
Like,
pretty. That's what I have on my Bladeguard too.
it's so blue. I love them.
They're so cute.
But I still have a ton of them unpainted, like this guy. But I like haven't even started on my real army.
Cool.
I need to get started on my guys.
What's your main army? Is it Emperor's Children?
Yeah, I built some Noise Marines, so they've been built, but they haven't. Stop falling! I can't get that guy's arms to stay. I built some like Noise Marines, but and then I think I built some Flawless Blades. Maybe they're mixed in with my.
Man, I love the color palette for Emperor's Children. I think they're so fun. They're so pretty.
I actually am doing mine as 30k.
Yes! Oh my god, yes. That's my favorite. I love their color.
Vallejo came out with their true metallic metal, and so I got this like celestial violet color from them. It's so pretty, and I cannot wait to like dunk them in that.
That's so pretty. I haven't used the new Vallejo metallics.
Oh, I've used let's see, what is this one? This is an aged metal. I used this one on my Doom wheel. You okay?
Yep. I just dropped a guy.
That happens.
It happens. He's okay. I have too much paint already because I'm so indecisive on my color palettes, so I just buy everything. Just in case I need it one day, you know? Just in case.
The person who gifted me the Indomitus box set gifted me all their Citadel paints because they were tired of their cats knocking them over.
Oh.
So I have I think I have close to 60 plus Citadel paints like starting out. I got so lucky.
That's
so
awesome.
Cool. And then I branched out to Pro Acryl because I am in love with Pro Acryl, dude. It's so good.
I like Pro Acryl too.
Absolutely my favorite.
I got their fluorescents when I was doing my Necrons. I have fluorescent pink and fluorescent violet. Violet. And of course
I have that one too,
titanium white, 'cause it's like the best white ever.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love their white.
I use it a lot.
They have a brush on black primer that I really like.
Oh.
Yeah. it's just a straight on brush on primer. And it's been great for like if something breaks and I need to like prime back around it, I can pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I've really enjoyed all their colors that I've used. I just like how bright they are. Like
Yeah, they are.
Pretty much everything in Warhammer is very, I don't know if I'd say dull. A lot of it's very muted. Would be a good way to say it.
Yeah.
I like that you can have a really bright base with their stuff.
Yeah.
And then dull it down with a million washes if you want.
I agree. I actually like my painting to be brighter. I think that's why I really like the Deathwing, is they have like the bright base with the bone armor. I kind of like my minis to be like they're on parade, which is a choice. I don't really like them too grimy. I like them to look like they're all sparkling in their nice sparkly armor.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah. Oh, I need water. 1 second. See the hot pink Necrons? I don't think I have my Necrons here. They're in my kitchen. I have a little display cabinet in my kitchen where I put all my Warhammer miniatures.
I love that.
I didn't know where to put them, and I'm like, you know what? They can hang out in this like granny cupboard I have that came with the house. I just took out like, I'm assuming it's for displaying like china or like stuff like that, and I just put my Warhammer figurines there.
Love that. I told my mom I was looking for like something to put my minis in, and she loves hunting at estate sales.
Oh.
And so she immediately like got right on it and found me basically just a tiny bookshelf for them to go in. I'd
That's
really
so cute.
Yeah, and it's like gonna go on the wall hopefully eventually one day. I don't know yet. But I really, I don't know. I've been experimenting. Right now mine mostly hang out in like these little drawers. I think what is a pencil organizer, or they live in their box. You know?
Yeah. It's kind of hard finding space for everything. Oh gosh.
I had to get another table just for Warhammer stuff.
Yeah. I need to upgrade my
I have like
setup too.
I have my desk, and then my mom went to Walmart and bought just a black like fold out table. And I still work on my desk because it's the most stable, but all of my stuff like lives on this like black desk or this black table. And it's been really great. I like it a lot because I can just turn and grab what I need and come back to the workstation without having to
Oh, that is smart. It's like basically building
really
yourself
nice,
like an L desk to have the extra table there.
Yeah. The nice thing is that it's really deep, and so I have like my paint things on here, and then I have enough space for my like the sprues if I need the stompa. I've got my nail stuff over here too because I paint my nails at my desk. So.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh,
Nice.
I didn't even notice your nail color.
Yeah.
Your pink.
It's like an iridescent pink. It's a weird one, but
It's cute.
I like it.
I like it.
I realized that all of my colors that I like are like femme fatale colors.
Ooh.
This is kind of my like color palette for it's like dark academia. They're a lot darker than they look on the camera, but like a deep red, a rich brown, a nice green, very like I don't know, it makes me think of like Harvard in the fall.
It is very dark academia, yeah.
Yeah. Like I have a ton of colors that are not that, and I never wear them, so I don't know why I bought them, so I'm trying to wear them.
One day. I do that too.
I bought them being like, oh, these are so cute, and then I put them on and I'm like, these are not me. Who was I in the store buying these?
I do that all the time actually. But I buy, okay, I'm the opposite. I buy like black stuff because I'm like, ooh, black. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, sexy. And then I go to wear it, and I'm like, I just look like a sickly Victorian child. It's not my vibe. I can't pull it off. I'm that way. I can't wear dark colors.
That's so funny.
I'm like pastel princess.
I feel like, I don't know, I don't wear a lot of like, my personal style IRL is if I'm wearing something that is styled, it is more dark academia. I am giving like librarian that probably is harboring dead bodies and a secret.
Oh my god, I
Like,
love that.
but at the same time, like when you talk to me, I'm like librarian who is like afraid to talk to people, you know? Oh my god, I got a fandom name. Holy shit, we were talking about this. Okay, you've been on the internet a while, right?
Yeah.
So I was a big Super Wholock girly. I don't know if you were a Super Wholock girly by chance.
I don't know what that is. Wait.
Oh, okay. Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock, the like trinity of shows.
No, I never watched any of those. I'm a fake fan. I know what they are. I know. Okay, I have to preface this by saying I'm not rage baiting, but I don't watch TV or movies, so I never know what people are talking about. I'm so sorry.
No, I totally understand. I didn't really watch movies for a long time, and I have only really been a TV watcher. So I totally understand the like, I don't watch Wait, do you like, you just like do other stuff with your spare time? Do you have like a singular time sink you have that isn't
So well, like I grew up on a farm, so it's like a lot of time outside, doing chores and like doing animal stuff and gardening and stuff. And then also I read a lot. I would probably read more than watch a show or TV. And now I've just watched streams basically. I don't really watch TV or movies. I just watch streams.
Okay, that makes complete sense. I totally get that. I grew up reading a ton, like so much. You only recently watched the Star Wars movie for the first time. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting it. I grew up reading a lot to the point where like people got onto me for reading. You know, like I was the kid that like read too much. I always had my nose in a book, but I also watched a lot of TV because I was overstimulated all the time because I had undiagnosed ADHD, and that was like how I regulated. I didn't grow up on a farm. I grew up in the suburbs. But anyway, totally understand where you're coming from. I love reading. Reading's so good. It is also like kind of a culture of, you know, my parents read. That's why I read a lot as a kid.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hold on one second. I'm trying to figure out the voodoo that is step number 11. As you can see, they give super clear instructions.
Oh my god, this is giving me PTSD flashbacks to building Meowying.
Okay, this one's the top one. This one's the middle one. This one's the bottom one.
I had to have Luton draw a diagram for me to assemble Meowying.
You know what? Makes complete sense.
I was gonna rage quit.
I'm really glad he did that for you, though. The thing that I was gonna say is that I was talking about how on the internet, back in like 2012 to 2016, you would randomly see usernames that were fandom names. And I feel like they're a lot less common now. Like somebody followed me that was called Appa's Left Nut. And that was literally a joke that I made the other day, that you would get someone that's like Destiel's left ball sack.
Oh,
and
okay, yeah.
Destiel is Dean and Castiel from like Supernatural. It's just like, it's so I don't know, it's so it seems like a relic of a past time. But I guess like if you weren't on the internet a lot,
I kind of know what you mean. I kind of know what you mean.
Yeah, it was a bit weird to see someone follow me that was called Appa's Left Nut.
Appa, I see you. I know you. I'll find you.
Oh wow, That sounds like a very real threat, Appa.
What was your fandom name though? That came from that.
Oh. I never I don't think I ever had one. I never took one on, even though like because I had different names. I was a World of Warcraft girly, and so World of Warcraft chose my name when I was 11 on the internet.
No way you were?
And I went by that. Yeah.
Oh my god, so was I.
I started doing Wrath of the Lich King
So did
roundabout.
I! What the? What the?
Dude.
What?
We both survived the Baron's chat.
Oh my god, what the? I'm so excited.
I was literally 11 running around on a World of Warcraft server, just like living my best life and like I only ever got to like level 42 or something on my troll because eventually my brother stopped paying for the subscription. So I switched over to free roleplay servers and I like ran amok on free roleplay servers once again as an 11-year-old.
That's a little disturbing to hear. I'm sorry. I understand. I also found roleplay servers. I understand.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I learned how to type because of World of Warcraft. Like,
wow.
It
Kindred
really
spirits
gave me
for
a
real.
home on the internet.
I was big into World of Warcraft though. I did like competitive raiding for a while.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of ate my life. Stim on the RP servers with Torrent should be concerning. I wasn't like that. It was cool, okay? You don't understand. It was cool roleplay. It wasn't weird roleplay, okay?
Yeah, it was super cool. Oftentimes we'd be like, I'm here on a secret mission for the Alliance.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get some information out of you. I actually had no idea. I literally have no idea what we used to roleplay about.
I don't either. I think I blocked it from my memory. But I remember it being
eventually
fun.
I eventually like moved on to like online role playing. And like I do remember because like role playing was my gateway to like writing. I like I did this weird thing where basically I majored in writing in high school. I went to a weird high school.
Oh, that's so cool.
And yeah, I had like writing classes and that's what I did and yada yada yada. And that's like what I wanted to be.
A writer?
I sit grimly in the corner of the bar, wait for people to approach. Oh, that was like psychic damage.
The opening prompt.
No.
We're not talking about the wolf floors. This is not about the wolf floors, chat. Is this when we realized Tim's werewolf roleplay was I wasn't a werewolf roleplay, okay? So I also roleplayed, but I roleplayed as a wolf. Not a werewolf, an actual wolf.
Okay.
It was cool. It was cool.
Okay.
You had to be there. It was cool.
No, I'll raise you one better, Stim. Listen, you can't think that we didn't do the same cringy shit on the internet, okay? Like, right. I think people think they were the only ones doing that cringy shit, but there were so many other people on that message board, let me tell you. And
so happy.
I would go and find, like, cool scene emo girls in the year of our Lord 2016, and I would use their picture, and I would be some girl named Lilith with demon powers, and I would be so cool and so hot and so sexy, and I'd be killing it. And that's it.
So you know, that is relatable. Except for I chose cool wolf pictures. And it was
I will say, like, the the fantasy of being a wolf is like so funny to me because like my fantasy was like I wanted to be a sexy woman with superpowers and you wanted to be a wolf and like I'm really working to like figure out where that's taking me.
Do you
Like,
understand the appeal of that though?
to be free, to be powerful. It's a warrior cats thing, right? Like that's what it feels
Oh
like in my
God.
head. Is the warrior cats RP, you know?
Yeah. I'm actually not
Like,
familiar
it's-
with warrior cats, but I've heard it's like
Oh.
kind of the same.
Well, it's about cats that are warriors. How do I explain this? It's so funny that you read a lot as a kid. Okay, so if you didn't read Warrior Cats, did you read Artemis Fowl?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
There. That's good. We have a cultural touchstone.
Okay.
I didn't actually read Warrior Cats. I would say Redwall is maybe another one.
Redwall. I love
that-
Redwall.
I love Redwall. I've been wanting to reread them as an adult and see what they're like. That's
Yeah.
like one of the Animorphs, the child
Major
war crime
789
simulator.
Oh, yeah, I did
read that too.
100. She
Did
was
enjoy
a
that.
general in the Wolf Wars, apparently. Her
Yeah.
reputation is legendary.
I didn't read Percy Jackson.
I read Percy Jackson as an adult.
I was obsessed with Aragon.
Oh
dude.
yes, Aragon. Yes, that's like, yeah,
I-
that is a canonical memory reading Aragon for the first time.
I read it 8 times.
Wow,
because
you were like really obsessed with Aragon. Whoa.
I'm a little autistic about it. Because I read the first one, I guess, before Brisingr came out, the second one. And so like
Uh-huh.
I needed something to do, and it was a very easy to read book.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just kept reading it.
Who's your favorite
Guess.
character?
I don't know, I just like in Aragon,
Yeah.
Braum, probably.
Yeah. That's a good choice.
I think like he's Uncle Iroh if Uncle Iroh hadn't like committed a bunch of war crimes that everyone forgets about. You know?
Yeah, that's a good choice. Man, I want to read.
So-
I want to read old books again. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
See how different it is as an adult.
Well, I don't know if you know, I do reviews of Warhammer books. So that's why like I have read a bunch of the 30K ones, and I'm reading through Eisenhorn right now, and one of my plans is to read Dune before the next movie comes out and review that. And I keep needing breaks from Warhammer books because
Yeah.
Graham McNeil keeps writing Warhammer books and they make me want to vomit. So mean to that man. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
I can't really.
I just keep reading some Warhammer books I don't like, you know. Bummer.
Yeah, I actually was reading. I know everyone loves this book, and I'm sure it's a great book. I just couldn't get into it at first. But I was reading, Lion, Son of the Forest,
Mm-hmm.
and like I think I was just going through like reading fatigue. Like I just go through times where I want to read, and sometimes where I just don't want to touch a book. And I was
Oh my
kind of
God.
like in a
Okay, so
reading fatigue era when I picked that up, and I just couldn't like suck me into it, you know? So I
I
gave up
actually,
on
this
it
is
for
a
now.
documented phenomena for me. I have a spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets
Oh,
that tracks when I've read, like what I've read and when I've read it. So like I also have some charts. I can show these charts. Hold on one second.
I don't think this is dry, but I'm painting it anyways.
Okay, so this is not completely up to date because it doesn't have the books that I've read like this year.
Okay.
And so I don't think these are up to date. But basically like these are all of my books that I own, I think right now. And then this is all the books that I've read. And I documented basically this weird spike where there's like months where I just don't read books.
Oh.
for some reason, I just, like, don't read in the summertime, and then, like, I stop reading, let's see, that's average of the days between,
Oh yeah,
I
I
think
see
you
what
could
you
probably see it
mean.
better in reading list. Okay, so, like, I just stop in September and then start again in January. I don't know why for, like, 3 months
Interesting.
I don't read.
Yeah.
I stop in September, I start in February. I stop in September, I start in February. I don't know what it is. It's something about I stop in September and I start in February again.
Oh.
And it's just like I've noticed that for years now that there's just like a period of time where I don't want to read and it's almost always like the dead of winter.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's much colder for you, but
It is
even in the
very
places
cold,
I've
yeah.
lived, I still want to curl up in a little ball.
Seasonal depression, maybe Ditter says. I
Well,
I usually like reading in the winter, but I actually stopped reading
yeah.
for like a year though. So I guess it was more than just a little phase.
Mm.
I just like, I don't know. I just couldn't. I went through a phase where I couldn't find a book that just hooked me. And I hate leaving books unfinished. So I would like push through
Mhm.
to finish them. And then that just made me feel bad. And then I just like, because I was like, oh, that wasn't that good. Like, I didn't like that, but I forced myself to do it anyways. And then that just like kind of made me feel like not reading ever again. I don't know why. If I was just
I
picking
totally
like
get
bad
that.
books or I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know.
Well, like in college, I didn't read a lot. And then I only started tracking in 21. I don't know if like I know I went through phases where I wasn't reading as much then.
Mm-hmm.
Um I the nice thing about the Warhammer books is that it's given me some motivation to read even when I didn't want to read, but now I'm kind of like, "Oh no, I have to read because I have to do these reviews because they
Mm,
like the reviews. Oh no." You
yeah, that would
know?
kill any desire for me to read. That
But
motivates
I've
you,
decided to
or
switch it up. Well, it motivated me for a little while, and now basically it's like, ah, shoot, it's a thing I have to do. So what I'm doing now is I'm switching it up. So the way I did it before was I'd read the book, I'd sit down, I'd write a whole ass review.
mm-hmm.
But now I'm doing what I call ADHD reviews, and I'm doing them for like games and movies and whatever I want, where I sit down and I close my eyes and I just talk. Like it's I
Oh,
just vomit. And I successfully vomited about Subnautica 2 for like I think 18 minutes without stopping. And just
wow.
yeah, I just like got it all out and I was very happy with it and I just sent it,
That's a good
you
idea.
know. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I did that with one of the Horus Heresy books where I basically was like Galaxy in Flames was really good, but I don't want to sit down and write a review about it. I enjoyed the book. Here's what it was. Here's what I thought about it. And cuz my brain's really good at congealing all my thoughts together, but the idea of sitting down and writing them out
Mm-hmm.
doesn't feel good to me. But I
Yeah,
do want to share my opinions and my thoughts and like I want to talk about it, you know?
that's so true. I totally get
Ah.
you. That's me, like, that's why I stream, so I can force people to listen to me talk
Mhm.
about things I like.
Oh yeah.
And usually they like
Well,
them too, so then we can talk about it.
that is very nice. I feel like lately I've been like, you know what? I just want to play video games because I feel
Mm,
like I've gotten because I do this full time, same as I assume you, and
mm-hmm. Yeah.
like 20% of my actual working time is streaming, and I'm like, this stinks, dude. This is the part
Yeah,
I like, and it's like the least amount of time out of my day.
that's
And I
true.
keep getting to stream, and I'm like, guys, I just want to play video games with you. Are we all good if I just play video games with you and have a good time? And they're like, yeah, we love that. And I'm like, great, because that's what I want. Please don't make me edit anything else.
There's like,
Please don't make me do my finances.
there's so much stuff that has to go into being able to stream.
Oh,
And I
oh
kind of
my,
had
all
like
the
a
time.
mental breakdown last year, and I just decided to like stop doing all the other stuff for a bit because I I was just having a hard year, all right? I had a hard year, and I was like, I'm not gonna
Yep.
do any other stuff. I'm just gonna stream and do my YouTubes, and it brought me great happiness. So, you know what? Sometimes you just have to take a little back seat from all the other extra stuff.
Yeah, that's like, I feel I I streamed while working a full-time job when I first started, and I basically was like, "Oh, I can't do this. Like, I don't have the energy to
Mhm.
mask all day, 8 hours at a job." Even if like my job was online, it was
Mhm.
still like too much. And so when I lost my job last January, I spent like legitimately 4 or 5 months faffing around and doing absolutely nothing and basically trying to recover from 30 years of attempting to live in a world that isn't meant for me. And
Mhm.
like a corporate world not meant for me. And
Yeah.
I chilled out. I had a great time. I ended up like getting back into making tabletop role-playing games and like
Oh,
having a good
cool.
time with that. I got to reconnect with my TTRPG friends and it was super cool.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "You know what? I want to find something to like do. I want to like get back in I want to like do something, but I don't want to go back into the corporate world. Let me try VTubing again." I loved VTubing. You know, like it was so fun.
The
The thing that made
Invincible
it unfun was that I
316
got some
cheered
numbers
Dex
brain rot and eventually
100.
couldn't
We're
shake
glad
the
to take the
anxiety. And
weight
I was
off
like, well,
your
just
shoulders
go
anyway. We
into
can
it and do
stim.
your best.
You're an
Mhm.
important
And like,
person to us.
I'm going to say
Stimper for hug.
finding Warhammer has changed the game for me because it's given me something to always fall back on. Because one of my big problems was that I would get to this point where I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if this is going to help me in any way, or like, should I be streaming this? Should I be streaming that? And it's like, just do something related to Warhammer and you know you're going to have a good time and your chat's going to have a good
Yeah.
time. And so like you don't have to think about it. Like
It gave you like a
it's
pillar.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, of like I can like fall back on this at any time and like I get to do it in my spare time. It's like something I do privately but also on stream and there's like nothing else like it that I can consume in like 5 different mediums and like I don't know, it's been really really great for me. I don't even know how I got on talking about this.
I don't remember either, but I think it's
Oh,
really
you were
good
yeah.
to talk about.
Yeah. I I am grateful to the Warhammer community because I feel like I also have not gotten to participate in a hobby like this my entire life. This is like my brother did some Warhammer stuff and like I've spent my whole life wanting to like do the things that my brother did. Not my whole life, but like when I was a kid, I was like, my brother's so cool. He's like so oh, I want to be just like him. He's so cool, you know?
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah.
And he's like 6 years older than me, so he wanted nothing to do with me.
Oh man, I was like the older sibling in this equation
Hmm.
on my end.
Yeah. And I feel like the things that I do on stream, like playing video games and like doing Warhammer stuff, like that's all stuff that my brother would have done. And like I as a kid would have been like, I want to do that. I want to do that. You know, and it like it feels nice. Cause like I'll randomly talk to him. I don't talk to him super often because he's very busy. He has like 2 kids.
Mhm.
And like I was telling him, oh yeah, I'm getting into playing this game called RimWorld. And he goes, RimWorld? I have about 1,200 hours in that. And I was like, you have what?
Whoa! 1,200
You what?
hours. Holy heck.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I played it a lot more before the kids, you know, we had the kids and everything. But like, yeah, I got really into it. And I talked to him about it. Do you know much about RimWorld?
I've never played it, but I
feel
know
like-
that it's like a colony simulator, I think, kind of, right?
Yeah, and there's a story. There are different storytellers that like up the difficulty, and there's one of them called Randy Random that's very hard. And I am of the mind that like if you play a game, you play a game to have fun. And I don't know, the internet seems to not always agree on that.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you get
I
lots of
was talking-
backseaters?
actually didn't. I wrote a review of it called RimWorld is boring because
Oh,
the base
yeah.
game is very bare bones. is the best way to say it. It's an extremely well-made game. It plays super well. It's very fun, but like as far as games like that go, the base game is very bare, and to make it super duper playable, you want to buy the DLCs. Like everyone agrees that you should buy the DLCs. I don't know why like people kept coming on to my review being like, I can't believe you said RimWorld is boring. And I was like, you didn't listen to the review. It's just
No.
titled that, my bro.
Exactly.
Anyway, it's like the whole thing was that I played it on easy mode, and everyone was like, well, you should have played it on harder mode. And I was like, no, it's not a difficulty problem. I don't have a problem with the difficulty. And I was talking to my brother about it, and he was like, well, you haven't really played RimWorld until you played it on like the hardest difficulty with Randy Random. And I was like, you're just another engineer who's a masochist who won't admit it, who wants to play 1,500 hours of the hardest game you've ever seen.
That's so annoying. You haven't really played it unless you've played it exactly the same way that I've played it. If you don't play it the same way, I had the same experience kind of where did you play Dispatch when it came out?
No, that's actually one that I want to do a Let's Play for, and I wanted to talk to you about that because you now have a Patreon. But go ahead.
Yes. Okay. Well, my experience is I got one of the worst endings in Dispatch, and I was fine with that. I'm of the opinion where I like to make controversial decisions sometimes because I just like to kind of see what happens. I like to see like other options in the story. I don't usually just pick the one that's like obviously they want you to pick for the best ending. I'm like, well, what happens if I do this? I got so much hate for that because people are like, oh, you played the game wrong. You didn't get the good ending. Oh my god, you didn't scum save. Oh my god, you didn't love Invisigirl. What's wrong with you? So that's just made me remember like there's a lot of people who only think you're valid if you think the same way as them and make the same choices as them. And I just think that's a little silly. Because why are you gonna watch someone play the exact same game you played? Don't you want to see the other choices? Don't you want to see the other parts of it? Like,
dude, I've been watching Markiplier for so many years because he has extremely similar ADHD to me, but also slightly different enough that he makes different choices in video games than me. And like watching him play Subnautica 2, I often was yelling at him on the screen because I'm like, just do that, just use this thing, just go, I'm done, you know, and I'm like glad that he's a Let's Player and I don't, because like I'm not actually going to say that to a person, but like sometimes you have that urge and you got to go take it out on a Let's Player who's not going to hear you, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, but anyway, I was going to say, if you guys don't know, Stim just opened her Patreon, and one of the things you were talking about, if you have a link, Mod, shoot
Mods,
that
do you have a
link.
link? Because I'm totally unprepared. I feel like I'm perishing right now.
Oh no, Stim.
I'm doing okay. I feel like I'm progressively getting, you know, when you feel your body like deteriorate in real time.
No, I know the exact
feel
feeling.
Like I'm sweating a lot right now, like cold sweats.
No, and it's just like your body gets more and more tired, and you feel like you're getting smaller in your seat, and you're like, why am I suddenly 2 feet tall?
Yeah,
what's going on?
That's exactly how it feels. But it's good because you're a yapper too, so you can kind of fill in when I can't yap as much.
Well, I did have one question, which was you said on your Patreon announcement that you wanted to do some old school Let's Plays, and it's very funny. I've been joking with my chat that you do everything about 2 weeks before I do it, and it is kind of true. Often I'll talk about something, but I won't schedule it until about 2 weeks after you've done it.
That's very funny.
Because like you did an SCP React, and I like 2 weeks later scheduled an SCP React, not knowing you had done yours, and then like realized you had done yours, and I was like, okay, guys, we need to have a conversation. I need you to know Stim's very influential on me, but like it keeps happening. But I've been talking with my chat lately because I want to go back to like 2006, like not 2006, like 2012-ish in terms of like the good old Let's Plays, right? I love Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and I want to start doing let's plays of games that basically I'm going to get so badly backseated on that I couldn't handle doing on stream.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to know what your reasoning was, or like what you were thinking of. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Hmm.
You're someone was very sweet and linked your Patreon, and
Oh, is
one
it
of
the
your mods,
Nightbot?
and then it was like, yeah, it was my Nightbot. I'm gonna post
No,
it.
don't
There
worry
you go.
about it. No, don't worry about it. My Nightbot also kills links. It's just the way it is. Yeah.
But yes, so I wanted to hear if you had games in mind that you were thinking of doing for your like offline let's plays essentially.
So like for me, I also grew up watching like those old school like for me actually I was a big fan of I don't know if this is like not as well known, but I really like Jesse Cox and like Dodger.
Okay. I only found Jesse Cox recently. He is one of my like favorite podcasters. I watch all of his like podcast clips. He seems like
Oh,
so
I
kind
loved
and like
their Let's
inquisitive,
Plays. Jesse Cox and
like
Dodger
curious.
together when
Oh,
they would co-op games was one of my like comfort videos that I would watch. I just love their dynamic, and Krendor. The small indie YouTuber Jesse Cox, I feel like I don't know, like that was like a time,
he's very
that was a
big these
time.
days.
Yeah. Yes, RP Total Biscuit. But I liked those kind. I also like, of course, like Jacksepticeye, and I like Markiplier, and trying to think of all the other, but those ones. I wanted to do Let's Plays
I watched
because
a lot of League Let's Players.
League?
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it
What?
up.
That's so
Yeah, I watched a lot of people play League.
that's so unexpected, I'm not gonna lie.
I played League a lot. I have badges from 2012.
Oh no. Oh
I
no.
have skins from like 2013, dude.
Oh no. I totally missed
I
the
like
whole thing.
I played in college and then realized it was worse than any toxic man I'd ever dated. And like decided not to do it anymore. And so I've been kind of
At
broken up with them,
0700
with
You've been
cheers,
League
clean
it's
for a bit.
for a
100.
while.
Okay, since we're
I
on
have. I
Jesse,
used to watch
have
this
either of
guy
you two
named
played
Ankle
any Monster
Spankin,
Prom
who
games?
still does stuff, but he like recently stopped doing League, and he was the person that I watched play Soma when Soma came out, because he like also did kind of branched out. But anyway, you were talking about Let's Players that you liked and why you were doing
Sorry, I got
Let's Plays.
confused for a second on my model. Is this supposed to be gold, chat? The blade guard around the Oh shit. Is this supposed to be gold around the front?
Never Punished.
I-
Oh, the Gorget.
The
You're
Gorget?
asking Gorget. That's what it's called. Yes. I had a chatter named Abelard from Rogue Trader who once came in to chat, and I think their first message was, "That's the Gorget, Lord Captain." And
Oh, the
I wrote
Gorget.
3 days about
I
it. I think
almost dumped
the
that paint
Gorget
pot.
is the same. It's like the same color as the rest of the armor.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it Wraithbone then. I wasn't sure. I was just painting and it looked like it blended into the pauldron trim there for a second, but okay, we're good. Oh yeah, my Let's Play stuff. For me, Let's Plays was something I would throw on when I was eating dinner or I was doing homework, studying. It's just like something that you just put on. Like, I don't know, it just felt like honestly hanging out with a friend, because I didn't have a ton of friends growing up, because I moved around a bit and I was kind of a loner. I don't know. I had friends, but like I don't know. I just like to like read my books and watch my Let's Plays and play video games. And so like Let's Plays to me was just kind of like hanging out with a friend. I really liked just having them on while I was eating or like doing things.
I don't think we can keep hanging out because I really think we had we're very similar people.
We
Everything
are?
you say, I'm like, wow. No experience is singular. Like I had like one good friend when I was a kid, like one good friend and like a bunch of acquaintances that I didn't know super well.
Yeah, I kind
And
of
I
was like
mostly
that
liked
too. I was a
I
middle
liked
child
being
though.
alone.
So like as a middle child,
Ah.
I had older siblings that didn't want to hang out with me, and I had younger siblings who I didn't want to hang out with. So I kind of often just got forgotten about and left to do my own thing, honestly. Um, and I a lot of like where I grew up, like sports and things are huge, and I wasn't really sporty growing up. Like it's funny because I play sports now, but I didn't really do the whole like team sports thing. I kind of just honestly did my own thing a lot of the time, and people thought I was kind of weird because like I would rather stay home and play video games than go to like a party, I guess. But I was like, Friday night, everyone's out of the house. I'm gonna play video games. Don't bother me. And they're like, you don't want to come to the party with like your big sisters? And I'm like, nope, leave me alone. I'm happy here. I'm right where I want to be. I'm right where I want to be. I got my snackies. I got my games. I'm so happy. So I think that's kind of where the Let's Plays thing came from. I would watch Let's Plays. A lot of the time there are like games I wouldn't play. Like I actually watched a lot of scary game Let's Plays because I don't like playing scary games alone.
Same.
Yeah, I only play them on stream because I have chat with me. I don't play them on my own. I get too scared. So I would watch like Let's Play scary games, and story games and things. So the Patreon, sorry to get back to your first question. The Patreon was so like I do this full time, and I kind of have to be conscious, especially being in a company, of like what is working and what isn't working for the algorithm, you know? And from what I've noticed is like long story games, I love them, but they are very hard to stream. And they tend to like drag on for a while, if that makes sense. So like if I'm doing, so like the Let's Play thing was like, okay, so if I'm gonna do like these old games that people have probably like lost interest in, but were nostalgic for me, and I played like part Dragon Age Origins part 108. Like I think on my channel it probably wouldn't do super well, you know? So the Patreon is a place for me to explore like doing older different things that I don't know if I would be like wanting to do on my main channel, if that makes sense. So my main channel is just like trying a bunch of different stuff, but the Let's Plays is just kind of like a fun thing for me and my community to kind of share together, which I thought was a good place to try it on Patreon. Which is why I'm doing it on Patreon instead of stream.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm starting a second channel just for Let's Plays because that's, if I've learned anything from Richard, he said something on stream recently to Joel, and it was like the algorithm likes it when you post the same thing, the same kind of content around the same time consistently.
That's true.
Right. You know, like I don't mind trying new things, but I want to just like have a channel where I can post this stuff specifically. I also just broke everything that I had glued.
You broke it? Oh no.
Yeah, I broke literally everything.
No!
Everything I've glued in this entire time we've been talking, I broke.
Oh no!
Actually, this one piece is on, so.
Oh no.
I just like, I'm convinced that this goes right here, but I cannot seem to get it pushed in. I think I got it though. I think it's fine, and now like I guess I can re-glue everything that I glued.
Man, that is so frustrating. That was me building Miao Ying. I wanted to like throw her against the wall. I'm not even joking. It was so frustrating. When one little piece breaks and then it all falls apart.
Yeah, really, it's great.
Miao Yi, yeah. feel like I've
Wait.
done nothing in this entire stream except paint some gold trim and some. That's it. I'm going so slow.
That's. But then what is that? Is that even?
That looks so complicated. I would have given up already.
I've given up multiple times now, actually.
And what is this? A Stompa?
I'm
Oh
good.
yeah, Orc Stompa.
Yep. I'm so good. I mean, like, the thing is, if you sometimes I have to turn back to the first page and I have to look at him and I have to be like, May, this is your reward. This is what's waiting for you.
Has anyone here built an Orc
You just-
Stompa? Hey Cora, have you built one yet?
I think Dillo has built one. One of my
Not yet.
everyone who has built one tells me they are this annoying, and so like that does make me feel a lot better.
Yeah. Like it's not just you, it's just a really frustrating model.
Yeah, I mean it's super duper old, and like I think it's a very large plastic model. It makes it very finicky. Really, I should have like let the things that I glued slide, but I didn't. I'm a menace and a terror on the building world, I say. Oh well. Well, thank you for explaining that. I saw that and I was like, I love me and Stim having the same idea of like, wouldn't it be nice if like the era of Let's Plays was back?
I do love that. It felt like a simpler time, you know? I kind of have like content, what's the word? Content fatigue? I think where I'm getting tired of everything being like clickbait and thrown in my face. Like, I just am so tired of to get noticed or to get anywhere. It's like, oh my god, my house burnt down, and then I did this crazy thing you'll never expect, and then it's like, and then I spent $1 million, and then I gave that to 5 random people, and then explosions, and I'm like, oh my god. I just want to like chill. Like I want human connection again. I just want to like build community and like enjoy things without all the bells and whistles trying to like get my attention all the time. That's my little rant on the state of content right now. It's just like I get people have to do it because that's what the algorithm pushes, but like I'm just like fatigued of it.
Dude, as a content creator, it would be a lot easier if like the old just being a genuine kind person stick worked. And I wish that it did. And that's like I have an editor who I'm pretty sure is Gen Z. And his style is like so bombastic and it does pretty okay in the algorithm. Like it's the style that's doing good. And I had to be like, listen, dude, I'm 31. I need you to dial it back just a little bit because I don't want people thinking this is like who I am on stream. I'm like, yeah, like I have moments where I'm a little less chill, but I want people to know that my hope is the greatest compliment anyone can give me is to say that I'm genuine.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, that's what I'm hoping, you know?
Oh, that's really sweet. It's hard. I feel like it's just hard. People are scared to kind of be like that though, because it's not really like rewarded. In this day and age, which
I talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I cry a lot on stream. This is like well known by my chat. I cry on stream a lot because like I'm a person with emotions and like my emotions are very big and like I'm not crying because like I'm having a bad time, but like I'm often having very big emotions about like life. And I'm like working through being a human being and like I just like I told them the other day while I was crying, I was like, life is really hard and difficult and I don't want to have to do it alone and you guys make me feel less lonely. And that's why I like stream. It's because like that's what I want, you know?
I
just
feel that
wanna
so
connect.
much. I feel that so much. I'm kind of a crybaby sometimes too. But that's just because I cry. I don't know, because I have big emotions too. I think I don't really have a
Mhm.
reason to. Sometimes
Yeah.
it just happens, you know. I think
Dude,
that's good though to show.
I was having like I don't know. Sometimes I basically have a time where like the emotion gets too big, and
Mm-hmm.
like I can't handle it. And it's not like necessarily a bad thing all the time, but like that happened the other day, and somebody I had just done a lot of like getting emotion out, but somebody mentioned they were eating pancakes with peanut butter, and the thought of eating pancakes with peanut butter was so good I started crying again. Like I it was just like
Yeah. When you're already
it
in
was
a
so
heightened
overwhelming.
emotional state, yeah, it's just like I can't handle it.
It was like, I need that right now. I need it so bad. And then I
Oh, that
went
does
and
sound
made
good.
immediately after stream, I made peanut butter. I made pancakes and ate them with peanut butter, and it was so good.
Oh, that does sound good.
It
I
was
haven't ate
everything I'd
yet.
wanted.
I want to eat.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say, in the list of similar experiences we've had in life, I actually worked on a farm for a period of time. I took care of 8 or 9 geldings,
Oh my god, you
and they were my
did?
boys. I did.
That's so
So it was
cool.
not like a farm. It was what's called like a demonstration farm. So
What is
we
that?
brought charter school kids out to the farm for 2 weeks, and we took their phone away and we taught them about like socio-emotional stuff as well as like farming things. So we had a bunch of chickens, and we would go and we would catch chickens, and we had sheep. We would teach them about that. Sometimes we had lambs, and we
Oh
had
my
one
god, they're
cow.
so cute.
Yeah,
I love
we had one
animals.
cow. Isabella, I think was her name. She used to eat our fence. That was her big thing. You would go and you would like look at her and you'd be like, "What are you doing?" And she would just have this giant like stick, giant piece of the fence sticking out of her mouth.
She's like nom nom noms. I'm having my afternoon
Yeah.
snackies.
I don't know why she did, but she loved eating it. And then she got a husband by accident, Ferdinand. And Ferdinand just kind of like wandered in. He was not our cow.
Oh.
I mean, he was a bull. He just kind of wandered in. We found the owner, and the owner was basically like, meh, eh. He basically was like, it's too much work to come and get him. And we were like,
Really?
you want
They
us to
just
just
gave
hold on
Ferdinand
to your
away?
cow?
What the?
They, at least for the few months that I was there, he was still there. It was absolutely crazy. She did eventually eat through the fence, and then Ferdinand followed her around the farm.
That's so cute. They were in love. Cow love.
She mounted him most often, though.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's. You know, she knows what she
Yeah.
wants, okay? I
She
appreciate
does.
that. At least she's straightforward
like-
about it.
Yeah. She was a retired, like, she was a breeding cow. And so she was retired from that because she couldn't have another pregnancy. It would have, like, done her in.
That is so funny.
Yeah, so I'd like to think she was like she'd gotten older and she'd gotten past all that. You know, she was
Yeah.
like, I want what I want. You know,
She
I'm
was
saying it. I'm declaring
experimenting.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at one point we got some goats, but all of our animals were like rescues, so they often had like some of them were like retired racehorses.
Oh, wow.
And like not like super professional racehorses. You know,
Still,
like they
yeah.
didn't make it kind of racehorses.
Yeah.
But
Did you
we
get
had
to ride
9 of
them?
them. I could have, but I'm not much of a rider. I really like grooming and taking care of horses, but I'm not like super into riding them. I would much rather spend time brushing them than actually riding them.
Oh, I love grooming a horse. It's such a. This is gonna
it's
sound
so
weird,
fun.
but it's such a good smell. I love the smell
It is,
of grooming a
though.
horse. Holy heck!
Yes. Oh my gosh,
Ugh.
yes.
Like, and like
Ours
the
got
smell of
really
the leather
dusty.
and everything. Oh, I just love the
They,
smell.
like, They smell warm, kind of like dogs, but like slightly different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they were all named after, like, so our head honcho was Haas, named after the avocado. He was our like main guy, the alpha horse. He was the head of the pack.
Yeah, the patriarch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he basically bullied all the other horses into being like knowing their place, and that was like
Submissive,
our
yeah.
biggest thing, was that we had to, because Haas was our largest. He was like our quarter horse or some shit. He was a giant ass black horse, so
Yeah.
big, and he had like a right hand man who was like his second in command, Pepper. And Pepper was like more shy than Haas, but like still pretty big. And our oldest was like Sage. Sage was in his 20s. So I mean, like, not the oldest, but he was old.
Yeah.
And I had to rub basically horse icy hot on his joints every day.
Aw, yeah,
Because he was such an old man.
his arthritis. Oh,
Yeah.
old bad horse.
I used to just like sit in his like next to him and lean against the wall and just like pat on him and be like, Sage, you're doing good, buddy. You're living a great life. I'm so proud of you.
That is so cute. Oh, he would have loved that. He
I don't
would've ate
know
that
why.
up.
It's great. It's great. Sometimes if I needed to go cry on the farm somewhere, I'd go see Sage.
You can.
And he'd like lean into me.
I love horses for crying, honestly. Horses are like really in tune. I think that's why a lot of people are scared of them, is horses are really in tune with like your emotions. And that's why they sense like if you're scared of them or if you're nervous, if you're sad, like they sense that. They also sense if you're a beta, just so you know. And anyways, our main horse was a huge quarter horse too. We actually mostly had quarter horses. And his name was Buck. And you'll never guess why he was named Buck.
He cost $1.
No.
Oh, he used to buck. Oh, that's the word for what a horse does. Yeah.
Yeah. You got it. He would buck you. He would fucking try to kill you every time you tried to ride him. But
oh my god.
It was such a power move to ride him, because if you rode Buck, you didn't give a buck. If you rode Buck, that you basically are asserting your dominance. All the other horses would be like, "Oh shit, okay." If you rode Buck, they were like, "Okay, she's in charge."
We respect you. Yeah.
So one time I rode Buck and I got bucked off and I dislocated my shoulder, and now I have a crunchy shoulder that chat always makes fun of me. It's not because I'm old, it's because my shoulder's fucked up, okay? It's just like it never healed properly. Now it crunches when I roll my shoulder. I'm not old, okay? I'm you had to believe me, May. It's my shoulder. It's not my joints. Prison
my
yard
joints are
strats
going.
for horses.
I know. I have hypermobility in my shoulders, so I'd like slight hypermobility.
Oh.
That's why mine are crunchy.
Oh.
That and neurodivergence often go hand in hand. So I have more flexibility than the average person, but I'm not like, I can't like dislocate my joints. But I did learn that like apparently if you can like touch your thumb to your forearm, that's like a sign of like hypermobility. And I was like, what? Like it's hard?
Oh, I think I can do that too. Now I'm like, can I?
It's like,
oh yeah, I can
you like do it in the front. That doesn't seem like that's. I just like everyone I know can do that, and then I was like, maybe there's a reason.
Maybe there's a reason everybody I know can do that. Yeah. Kindred.
It's just it's pretty easy. So Yeah. I don't know. I loved living on a farm. The only thing was that we all lived on the farm, so it was like a work. I lived with the people that I worked with, which was awful because I eventually there was a girl there who smoked weed before she went to go drive a bus full of kids, and she told me about it, and I like found out at the
Oh.
pit stop. I didn't know until we'd gotten to like the airport to drop the kids off, and I had to like call and tell them about it and be like, this person did this thing. It's not good. And then she was my roommate. So
Oh,
like
that's rough.
I
That's
l-
rough.
if she hadn't, thankfully they fired her, so I didn't have to deal with it. But if she hadn't gotten fired, and then like they couldn't, I had to like sleep on the couch in the farmhouse instead of like
Oh
in
my
my room
god.
because like I couldn't go back to my room. It was like crazy.
That's awful.
It was
Oh
a
my
really weird
god.
situation. And so I've learned my lesson to never like live in the same place that you work.
Yeah,
It's just not
that's tough.
a good time.
Coming from a family
So
farm, I totally know all about that because working with family, it's kind of different, but kind of the same. It's
mhm.
tough. I don't work on the farm anymore because I feel like it just like constantly was arguing about work and family at the same time.
Yeah.
So I don't work on the farm anymore, but I do go out and help a lot. I just feel like an obligation to help. And I like being out there. I think the farm is actually like my place I go when I'm really upset. It just feels free. There's just something about being on a farm that, unless you've been on a farm, I don't know, you just can't. You can't describe it. It's just this feeling of like freedom. It's quiet and you're just like in nature. I just love that feeling. It just feels like natural. I love it.
One time we had like an acre of garden that was mostly like we just grew a large variety of plants, and we had like an urban farming demonstration section, yada yada. One time I was like absolutely sobbing, having the worst time of my life, and I went and just hid underneath the squash plants. And like you can't do that anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I remember one
I
time I got super mad at my parents and I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm gonna walk to the next town and I'm done with living on a farm. You can't trap me here. This place is a prison. And I got like 1 mile and I like sat in a field and I was like, oh, I gotta walk home now, don't I? Because
Oh.
it was like hours walking to the next town and I was like, oh man. I just immediately started walking back home because I was like, I'm gonna die out here. I can't survive. I can't make it to town. Oh.
Yeah.
Walked a mile and you're well, I never left the farm. Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, wait, have I left the farm yet? And I'd look and there's like 3 fields ahead of me. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna work the way I thought it was. We own all this land. I'm never leaving the farm. I can't walk that far.
My little feet just can't. It's so far.
It's so far. Local brat learns our consequences to actions. Hey, I never have consequences to my actions. I don't know what you're talking about.
You are the second person that I have collabed with who was into Warhammer, who their chat referred to as almost exclusively multiple times, all the time, as a brat. And I don't know if that's just like pure coinky
Oh. I'm not a brat though.
I
I don't
find
know
that
what they're
so
talking
funny.
about. I think they're just like projecting, honestly.
Dad, is this true? Are you projecting?
They're projecting.
She's just a girl. You're so right.
Here
Her Discord status says that, so it's
comes
gotta
the
be true.
gaslighting. I don't gaslight you, chat. What the heck? What? I'm trying to make a good impression. Can
lies.
you say nice things about me? She lies as she frees. Oh my god, you absolutely
that chat
gaslight
came from
us.
my chat.
Okay, does your chat gaslight you? Because I think I learned gaslighting from my chat.
Actually, I feel like, do you know, like, I think do not call me a masochistic bottom in front of someone I met today. They don't gaslight me. I genuinely think that I have made them
K4ST3
feel
and
like
Sheared
if they
Dex
were to do that,
100.
it
You're
would
right that you
actually
don't
hurt my
gaslight
feelings.
us,
Oh,
though it's
yeah.
not
And
the
so-
lack of trying.
It's like I think I've worked really hard to cultivate a vibe. And so
Yeah.
if people don't get the vibe, then they don't. I think they gaslight me at specific moments, yeah. Do I
Yeah.
gaslight them? Constantly, all the time. But that's like only when it's funny. And when I do it, it's funny. And when they do it, it's like mean.
Yeah,
Do
exactly,
you know what I mean?
exactly. You get it. It's only okay if I do it, okay? That's basically
Otherwise,
it.
you're just like being mean to just a little guy. Like, I'm just a little guy, and I can't believe that you would do that to me. That's like
Exactly.
cruel and
She
unusual
gets it.
punishment.
How could you be mean to me? I'm just a girl. Streamer
I'm out here doing my
privilege.
best. I did forget the bit where they all. I actually, they have done some coordinated gaslighting before, but I actually did ask them recently to gaslight me. So I'm learning to love myself. That's one of my big goals in life, is like getting to a place where I like myself more, because I spent a
That's
long time not
great.
liking myself.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, and so I told chat that if I ever say something not kind about myself, what they have to do is say, "No, May, you're lying. You don't feel that way."
Oh, that's actually kind of
It's
smart.
like a really it's an intricate system. Don't listen to her. She does believe in herself. It's not gaslighting. They've gotten really good at it too.
That's really sweet.
Dylan, thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs, dude. Thank you. What the heck?
W
Thanks for being
Dylan.
so sweet.
Inspirational
Ooh.
gaslighting is a wild evolution. Hey, if it works, it works. I feel like if my chat told me to be nice to myself, it would just make me want to fight chat more. Because I hate when chat tells me what to do, even if it's in my best interest.
Oh, I do kind of hate that too. They love recommending me stuff, and at a certain point I have to be like, if you recommend it to me, it's going in a box that says don't ever open this and don't ever think about the things inside of here, or else you're caving into the designs of lesser men. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh my god, Dylan.
Dylan, thank you so much.
Holy shish
Wow.
kebabs. Thank you so much, Dylan. Dylan loves green anime women, confirmed.
Confirmed.
Thank you,
True.
Dylan. If you gotta get this up, please say thank you. That's amazing. Cut.
Yeah, that's true. They are reminding me that I believe in myself. I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I feel like I think most of us who do this full time do at least like somewhat believe in ourselves. Like, you gotta kind of believe in yourself to like take a chance on yourself and do it full time.
That's true. I would say, yeah.
But sometimes I like get insecure about things, but I'm just a guy. I guess that's my new phrase I'm saying. I'm just a guy. I'm just a little guy.
I feel like for me, I don't know if it's less believing in myself or just being like full on delusional. Which I guess is kind of the same thing.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah. Because for me, I'm kind of the person who, like, if someone says I can't do it, I want to prove them wrong and do it. And I will do everything in my power to do it whether I want to or not, just to show them that I can and I will do it. And so that makes me a bit delusional, thinking I can do anything. And you know, when you think you can do anything, you actually basically almost can do anything if you just don't give up. So
when I first got back into streaming in August, my thing was like, I want to basically treat this like I'm an anime protagonist. So it's like, if you're an anime protagonist, you're always like, I can do this. I have to do this, right? It's like this unending, I guess, like, feedback loop of like, no, I am strong enough. I can do this with the power of like my friends and anime, you know? And that's that, like, there's a shonen optimism that I brought with me. And like, it's a little hard to maintain all the time.
It
but
is. We all
I've been
have
doing
days.
I've been doing okay.
Yeah.
Well, my big thing was that recently I quit nicotine. I had been a pack and a half a day smoker for like years. And then started using a vape. And used that for like 5 years. And then I finally quit after a full 14 years on it. And my brain doesn't like know how to work anymore.
Wow. I can't even imagine that because I've like never smoked in my life. Or done like any nicotine. That would be
the
so
way
hard.
I've figured out to describe it is like, do you drink caffeine?
Yes.
Okay, so like just imagine that you drank caffeine every single day since you were 17, and you drank caffeine when you felt bad, you drank caffeine when you felt good, like it was the thing that you did at every turn. And the worst part is you always drank a little bit of caffeine right after you ate. You drank it when you were in the car. You had rituals around drinking caffeine. Like,
okay,
and then
I
suddenly
now.
you were like, if I drink caffeine, it's bad for me. And I can't do it anymore.
That would be
and so like
impossible. I understand. That would be extremely difficult.
Like, yeah, and I think like I can like totally do the cravings and everything. I've got my beautiful Natura Pine for those. Are you with Natura?
No.
Oh, they're flavored toothpicks. I don't know if do you know about them?
No, I don't know about them. That's cool.
Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Okay, so I'm gonna do a bit of an ad read. They have all these different flavors. They're basically just flavored toothpicks. Bricky is like one of the co-owners of it. And you can like, they're amazing for people like me who have an oral fixation and like always need something in your mouth. Like I use them mostly when I'm reading because my hands want something to do. And so like I can roll it around in my fingers. I can like chew on it. And they're like, I don't know. But I love the ice peach flavor. They have summer blueberry, golden vanilla. They have like a camp.
I did not know they had flavored toothpicks. I've never heard of this before. That's kind of cool.
Oh, dude, they're so good.
I love peach flavors.
Oh, let me get. I bought them before I like got sponsored with them. But they have like the art on them is also really good. They've got Japanese peach, campfire coffee, winter mint, Texas watermelon, roasted cinnamon. So like you can go kind of all out on the flavor. I really like the ice peach. It's like a sweet mint flavor. The summer blueberry tastes kind of like blueberry cobbler. Ooh. And the golden vanilla is just like scrumptious. Anyway, a lot of Warhammer people have gotten into these specifically. You can use code Gremlin for 10% off. And because of Bricky. Bricky's kind of the driving force. One of the driving, like, I guess, advertisers behind it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
I can't remember.
It's been really good. Oh, they also have the best t-shirts. That is true. I'm not wearing one. I'm wearing my cyberpunk one right now, but oh my gosh, their t-shirts are literally the best.
I'll have to look them up after. I'm like kind of weird in the way that I'm like, this is one thing we're like opposite on, because I like, so, okay, this is like really embarrassing kind of. Well, it's not embarrassing. I had braces as a kid. Like, I'm sure lots of people did. or do. And so
Mhm.
I never could have gum. I never chewed gum. I never bit my nails. I never I'm really I never had I never smoked. I never did any of that. So I don't really not that I don't like toothpicks, but I don't have a fixation on having to chew on things. The only thing I picked up now, because I still don't chew gum, I still don't do any of that stuff. For some reason that freaks me out, which is really weird. But I do like to chew on ice.
Okay.
I do like to chew on ice for some reason. And that's probably maybe
I
the
know
weirdest
many
thing.
I know many ice chewers. I feel like my mom is that same way, but she only chews on Sonic Ice. Calls it the good ice.
What is Sonic Ice?
Sonic is like a chain here in the US, specifically I think mostly in the South, and they have ice that's like small, kind of
Oh.
circular, and it's really good to crunch on. Yeah, they're drive-in. I almost went there today, actually.
Oh, I've never had Sonic.
Yeah.
They're big on slushies and
It's
stuff. Oh, I love ice drinks.
Yeah.
I fucking love ice.
They have like the one that I get is a diet cherry limeade, which is like Sprite
Oh.
mixed with like cherry and then limeade essentially. And they have one that is ocean water is what they call it, and it's blue Gatorade and Sprite. And it's just so
Ooh.
good. So
That
good.
sounds good. I feel like in the US you have a lot of different flavors. You have so many unique flavors. I went to a movie theater once in the US and they had 10 different kinds of Sprite, and I was like, we have one in Canada. No, we have two. We have Sprite and we have Diet Sprite. I just feel like you have so many more choices there. And
yeah, I did
Fantas too. You have so many Fantas. We don't really have Fanta here. We have Crush. And we have 4
really
kinds.
drink Fanta, but you're getting an unofficial OBS raid? Is that a thing?
What's that?
Like 17 people have said that.
Oh, hello.
I don't know who OBS is.
Hello. Oh, the observatory. Oh, the Mochi raid. The OBS was early. Oh, the observatory. I thought you meant OBS the program, and I'm like, am I getting?
I know. I thought they meant that too, and I was like,
hacked?
what does that mean?
I'm like, are they get off our platform? Oh, the observatory. Okay, Mochi, my gen mate, does a show for the Glitch Stars new show, and she rated it. Hi, OBS people. Hi. What do we call you guys? Glazers? No, Star Glazers. Hi, Star Glazers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was gonna say we have a Sprite flavor called Sprite Chill, and it's like a cherry limeade kind of flavor.
Sounds great.
Wow, you guys don't have that in Canada? Crazy.
We might, but I also live in the middle of nowhere, so I don't have access to a ton of stuff unless I go to a city. So it could just also be me living in rural Canada in the middle of a farmland.
That could contribute to it. I don't want to speculate too hard though. That's so funny.
This is turning out good, chat. This is my 3rd Blade Guard vet, so I feel like I have the process down now.
Yeah. Kind of done and dusted. Do you paint them from beginning to end with each one?
I try to. Last stream I didn't finish because I think I was talking too much, but I try to do one start to finish, yeah.
Like, you don't batch paint, I guess would have been a better way to ask them.
So I started batch painting because my first thing I did was Necrons, so I batch painted my Necron warriors, and I wanted to kill myself in Minecraft because I hated it so much. It was so soul destroying to paint 10 Necrons lead belcher one after. I felt like a freaking production factory, Necron production facility, because it was just pumping out fucking Necron robots
I feel you, Sim.
Oh my god, I hated it. Oh my god!
I did it on stream one day. I
my
basically got a
God.
really big brush and
That's
then
so
just
funny.
like got into the flow state while I was
Yeah.
like yapping with chat and just didn't even. It was like I wasn't even seeing what my hands were doing.
Yeah.
I was just letting it rip.
You went on
know?
autopilot, yeah.
It was good in that way and that way only. I don't know if I'd really do it with anything else.
I don't
But-
I don't know. I'm still trying to decide if it was just like the Necrons I didn't like painting, if it was the batch painting. So to take a break from that, I started painting my Blade Guard because they're like way more intricate. So I felt like I could focus on one at a time and enjoy it more. And I have enjoyed it more doing it this way than batch painting, like so much more. I'm like addicted to painting right now. I love it. I want to paint all the time. So we'll see when I have to paint my my intercessors, if I batch paint them or do them one by one. I don't know what I'll do yet.
When did you get your ADHD diagnosis?
Do you have an ADHD diagnosis?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't have a diagnosis, but
well-
I'm pretty sure.
It was unofficial. Basically, I got prescribed Adderall because my psychiatrist was like, "Yeah, it sounds like you have ADHD. Would you like some Adderall to fix that?" And I was like, "Yeah, thanks."
Oh, yeah.
So, but you being like, "I'm addicted to painting right now." I was like,
Oh.
"Fuck, that's what happened to me." Was like I
That's
tried
so
it and I was like,
funny.
"This is so good."
Yeah.
Ah.
I do that too. I hyperfixate on things that I love and I'll do it until I burn out of it and then I won't touch it for a long time and then I'll come back to it later.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've spent a lot of my life trying to be okay with that because
Yeah.
for the longest time I thought I was like quitting things, but it turns out I love it. I love it so hard and so intense and so that I need like a break from it.
Mhm. I
You
feel
know?
that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I'm doing
I don't know. I
a
like painting.
Dark Angel Army for 11th edition. Oh, oh.
Yeah, I gotta get my dudes painted. Have you played much? I know that Luton
No.
gave you like a primer.
Yeah, he gave me like
Okay.
a little intro. And it was good. I played Necrons in that. And then actually for a while, this is kind of I haven't really talked about this much, but I kind of got burnt out of Warhammer like a couple months ago. And kind of just stopped doing Warhammer on stream a ton. And I started what actually got me into Warhammer again was doing it offline. Like I built my Dark Angels offline and I primed them and everything offline and that got me enjoying it again. So I just started doing Warhammer stuff probably like this month. No, last month since it's June now. I think I just started doing Warhammer more again last month. Once I started enjoying it again. So
Yeah, I kind of had to take a break
Yeah.
as well.
So I actually played my first Combat Patrol game in person with my brother, who's also learning Warhammer. So that was kind of fun to do together offline.
Nice.
So I actually need to properly learn 2000 point like Warhammer, especially with 11th edition, but I haven't yet.
It's a lot. It's
Yeah.
it. I played a game in person at my LGS with like a random person.
Yeah.
And it took 4 hours for like a 500 point game. It just like when you don't know
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, it's so long. Takes forever.
I much prefer doing it in person, which is kind of hard for me because I don't live like near a local game store or anything. So I'm kind of banking on hoping my brother keeps wanting to learn with me because that's something we can do together. But it would be nice to play with someone in person who was like really knowledgeable, you know? I think that would like help. It kind of reminds me of my first time playing D&D. Like, my brother is a different brother. I have lots of brothers. A different brother is a forever DM. And
Yeah.
he walked me through, in person, building my first character and what the things are, and played our first game together. And like that helped me hugely. I don't think I'd be so into TTRPGs if I didn't have someone like hold my hand and walk me through it, basically. So with Warhammer, it's kind of intimidating because I don't have a person to like walk me through it, really.
I feel like you would love For the Queen by Alex Roberts. Have you heard of that?
No.
TTRPG?
I have not.
So it's a 2-person plus RPG. I like it as a 2-person, but you can do it like with more people. And the whole premise of the game is that the queen has chosen you for a journey because she loves you.
Oh.
And the end card, this is not really a spoiler, you're like working up to it. The end card is the question, the queen is under attack. Do you defend her? And the whole game is you answering a bunch of questions about your relationship to the queen. And so you and the other players craft these scenes and ideas around your relationship with the queen, but no one's actually playing the queen. She's just this entity that you're like crafting stories and ideas about. And so at the end of it, answering that question of, do you protect her? Do you defend her? And like,
that sounds fun.
That's like the culminating event. It's super good. Oh, and there's like a bunch of other hacks of it. I've actually made a hack of For the Queen before.
Oh.
And it's I like briefly mentioned it earlier, but I'm also an indie tabletop role-playing game designer.
That's really cool.
That's like, and like I write LARPs. That's one of my favorite things is LARPing. But not like fantasy LARPing, more like parlor LARPing, which like you get together for like an hour or two and play with a premise, usually like hanging out in a room,
I've never done LARPing, but it sounds like something I would enjoy.
I think given the things you've talked about, I think you'd love it. If you like role-playing in D&D, it's just the role-playing. There's no that. There's a LARP designer that I really like. His name's Jason Morningstar. He recently came out with a game, another one I think you'd like. It's called Zenya's Wonder Tales. Let me show it to you real quick. Yeah. I have a bunch of physical games.
I love playing TTRPGs, but like because I live in the middle of nowhere, I don't ever have people to play with.
I learned how to play online a lot because I was kind of coming up in the TTRPG world not too long after the big thing that kept us all inside. Mm-hmm. And so I learned a lot online also because I used to go to this convention that I don't think is going to be a thing anymore, sadly. That basically I got together with like all my friends, all my TTRPG friends once a year, and we played a bunch of games. But other than that, like you don't like, you just have to play online,
Yeah.
So Zenya's Wonder Tale is another game by Jason, and you play fairy tales. And it comes with like this little map. It's really beautiful.
Wow.
And you have all these cards. So to play, you choose a tale.
I love fairy tales.
The person who most recently made a deal with a witch goes first. You tell the tale and seek to make the things written on one or more move cards happen. When you are listening, be alert for moves that might be triggered. There's like a bunch of different things on here, but I played a scenario called Silver Hands, where it was a girl with silver hands. But you do these like move cards. So like you play a character and the character has move cards and you go around the table. A lot of Jason's games are card based. It's very cool based on, I don't think I did a good job of describing it. I'm not always great at describing games.
No, it sounds really cool.
It's very cool. I love it. I think it's so good. Another one that he recently put out, I guess not too recently, but a while ago, is a game called Desperation. Jason likes making really sad games.
Oh, wonderful. I love it.
It's just
I
like,
love that.
and in Desperation, you already know, like, you pull cards about what has happened and you choose which character it happens to rather than saying what is happening.
Oh.
And so, like, yeah, it's kind of like a reversal.
That's cool.
And the whole idea is that, like, everyone's gonna kind of die by the end of it most of the
wonderful.
time. Yeah. And it's just like, it is a beautiful, sad, kind of grotesque thing. I played a version of it where I think he was playtesting it at the time. It's like about the sea, and there's kind of this eldritch undertone, kind of like Dredge or like
Ooh.
Cthulhu.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's,
yeah, yeah.
it's so rich in ambiance. It's really good. And I really like games like that. Tim Hutchings is one of my favorite designers, and he made a game called 1,000-Year-Old Vampire that I've actually played on stream before. And you play as a 1,000-year-old vampire, and you like basically go through your life answering these prompts. It's like a single player game. I don't know. I love role playing games, dude.
Oh my god,
I love
do
talking
too.
about them.
This is so nice to hear about. Because I'm basically like,
Yeah.
my knowledge of role playing games is basically like D&D and Pathfinder. I haven't really like expanded beyond that. So I like hearing about these games. I would love to play some of these.
There's a game that I recently played that I did not like, but I think there are a lot of people that would like it, called Triangle Agency, and it's basically got the vibes of the game Control. I don't know if you played that one.
Oh, I haven't played it, but I know what it's about.
Yeah, there's like this like corporate kind of eldritch setting, you know.
Yeah.
It's really cool and interesting. I really want to play a game called Paranoia. It's
I've
an
heard of
old
Paranoia.
Yeah, like an old TTRPG. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Dude, it is it's like okay, the person who wrote For the Queen, as well as another game called Starcrossed, Alex Roberts, an incredible designer, once called Paranoia the sexiest tabletop role-playing game, and I could not agree with her more.
The sexiest.
Like, there's something about it. Yeah, no, it's like not sexy, like sexy is like kind of an abstract concept, you know, in the like that thing fucks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, yeah. You got to go in with whimsy. Yeah, I mean, it's basically a meat grinder, and I love the idea of role-playing friend computer and like being the person in charge of the meat grinder and getting players to like kind of slowly turn against each other, tongue in cheek, like. But you have to like really understand, I think, playing Paranoia, like how you're doing that, what the goal of it is.
Yeah.
You know, you
have to be on the same page, kind of.
Yeah, very big same page one. But another one of my favorites that I think more people should play, number one, Dread. But that one has to be played in person. It's played with a Jenga tower.
Oh,
and
what?
like, yeah, so when you make moves in Dread, you pull from the Jenga tower, and if the Jenga tower falls, your character dies. And so there's like this tension that's coming from the Jenga tower as a mechanic. I'm literally getting goosebumps. I think Dread's so cool.
I want to play Dread.
But that one inspired that one inspired Alex Roberts to make Starcrossed. Starcrossed is another Jenga game in which you are two people in, like, one person is the lead and one person is the follow. And you are basically doing this dance with each other. It is like rhetorical dominance mixed with like flirting. And like there are moves you can do as the lead and moves you can do as the follow. And it's basically like the lead can't be vulnerable and the follow can only be vulnerable.
Oh.
And so you have to dance around one another, and every time it's not about talking, it's more about communicating and all the things you don't say. like I believe that Starcross needs to be played in person with your chairs very close to each other. And like
Interesting.
yeah, and you when you speak in the game, you do have to have your hand on the Jenga tower. And so basically if the tower falls, you don't end up like together or like banging essentially. I mean it's a game
Whoa.
about yeah. Like it's a game about like the tension before that moment. But not like entirely. It can be about other stuff. There's like an update in the new Starcrossed one um that like you can play it as like just friends because in the first one it was like always a romance like setup, but in my Christian roleplay server, yeah. I TTRPGs are so cool. I played another one that I played, another 2-person TTRPG that I loved was called Tension, and it's played with a tarot deck. And one of you,
Oh,
it's
heck
like
yeah.
Killing Eve. You may not know, it's a TV show. But anyway, it's like a queer like romp, like romance romp, and one of you is the killer, like a serial killer, and the other one is like a reporter, and you basically like make all these people that are the supporting cast, and the two of you role play all those people in the scenes, and you're role playing as you as the journalist gets closer to catching the killer, and it's this like cat and mouse like romp between the two of you.
I
And
love
it's like,
this.
oh, it's so deliciously good.
That
like,
sounds
oh,
so
it's such a good game.
I honestly didn't even know there was
Um,
2-player TTRPGs. Like that's how like you're blowing my mind at this moment. I did not know
there
that.
are so many. There's one of them. I don't remember the name of it, but you're like skeletons who have like come back from the dead, and you're like, you have to learn how to have sex. That's like the whole game. I don't know. People are like so silly with their 2-player games.
What?
Let's see. Oh, and there's the one where you're brothers and one of you you have to play it in person, and you sit with both your backs against a doorway, and one of you has been bitten by a zombie and the other has to decide if you're going to kill the brother that's been bitten.
Oh,
And
instant
like
dead.
there's like stuff
Instantly dead, no remorse.
instant dead.
Not where I thought that one was going, Spat.
Listen, there is another one where you have to that's not a 2-person game, but I know that Jason wrote one where it's like you're skeletons in a dungeon and you like sit with the lights out, and when you like sit in the room with the lights out, that's like thousands of years are passing as no one has like entered the dungeon in which you live because you only animate when people enter the
Oops.
dungeon. So
Oh, that sounds scary.
I think it's fun.
You sit with the lights out. I'm scared of the dark.
Another one.
Man, all these games I never even knew about. Oh, I'd love to play these.
Well, I have another spreadsheet.
You have another spreadsheet? A game, TTRPG spreadsheet?
Yeah, I do.
That's so funny.
This one is you're gonna be like, whoa, May, I don't know if I want to know about this many, but so these are all the TTRPGs that I own. And I think I have over 1,000, but these are not physical copies. These are all like basically just PDFs that I own.
Oh
Because
my god.
if you are on itch.io, you can get bundles that have thousands of them in there for like $20 sometimes.
Oh,
Not
really?
even that sometimes. Oh yeah. They'll do like charity bundles most of the time is what they'll be in. My games have been in charity bundles before.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I think
Luke in
it's
shared
pretty
X100.
neat.
What
Hi,
the heck is
Luke.
going on?
And it's like
2 green hairs.
two
Two
green hairs.
Green
Singular.
is the superior
singular
color,
hair for each of
so you
us.
know.
It is. Although I can't get over you saying It looked like a sickly Victorian child.
Okay, oh yeah. You guys, did you see the picture I posted on Twitter? I was doing a stream announcement and I'm like, oh, May, send me a PNG and I'll make a stream announcement that we're live. And she did, and I put it next to mine. And I look like this sickly Victorian child version. I look like I haven't seen sun in years.
You do kind of look like a witch has stolen, like, is stealing your color slowly. Do you know?
I'm the desaturated version. What the fuck? Well, that is on brand, I guess. I'm just struggling to survive and be here. It's just so funny
Color
next to
palette is
each
pretty
other.
fun.
Oh my god. Zero nutrients in that body. Yep, just mold. That's all that's
Oh
just
no,
mold.
not you with the mold too.
I honestly, I don't even think it's that bad. I don't have much mold. I just like post it one time and everyone's like, oh my god, mold. I don't think it's that bad.
I don't have that much mold. Oh my god. Then there's this I'm sorry, I'm still talking about TTRPGs. If you'd like me to stop, I can.
Okay. That's okay.
There's another one called Fall of Magic that I think you'd really like, and you play it on a 5.5 foot long hand printed scroll.
Whoa! That's
Yeah, it's so cool. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a picture of the scroll.
I'm
Here's,
building
like,
a Tyramid
I
army
guess
right now,
there's a
Luton
promo.
says. Luton, look, wait, look. Actually, I learned this from you. I did the black ink lining on my shield. I think it adds some nice depth to it. I'm really enjoying this, whatever technique it is. Black ink lining? I don't know. Have you done that before, May? It's really cool.
The what?
You like
Where you
you line like the, what are they called, crevices with like water, and then you put like really diluted black into it and it like outlines it kind of. Oh, recess shading. Apparently it has a
they
name.
have
Recess shading?
something. They have that for Gunpla. It's a panel liner, essentially. I wonder if I could use a different brush and use panel liner.
Oh, I don't have that. But yeah, I think it's like that.
I
just
always
use,
just put
paint.
Nuln Oil.
Yeah,
I just-
I wanted it very, very
I've
light
always
though,
just-
'cause I didn't want it to muddy like the color of the red shield. I just wanted it in that like tiny
Yeah.
little line.
Crevice area? That makes sense.
It's my favorite thing to do now. I've been doing
Mm.
it a lot. It's like when you learn one
Well, I'm
thing
glad
and
you
you
like
apply it
it.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't work, you're like, yes, I applied it. Maybe incorrect,
Yeah, because
but
you're
I
just like,
did it.
I love it, I love it, I love it, yeah.
Yeah. Black paint thinned often can have more pigment than a wash, so it can be stronger. You have more control.
Mhm.
Ugh, I might have to call it soon. May.
Oh, I totally understand. Are you about 2 feet tall right now?
I
Did you get
just
to the
feel
2 feet
like
tall point?
this is gonna be really gross. So I feel like a puddle.
No, I
feel-
get that.
I feel like
absolutely.
a puddle of ooze.
Sometimes when I get sick, like the thing that tells me I'm actually sick, because sometimes my like throat will hurt, yada yada, it'll get
Mm.
better. It's like when my bones start to kind of
Mm.
hurt. Like when my bones feel a little sore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's that like aching. Yeah, it's that like aching bone feeling. Where your joints
When I
hurt.
start to get that, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm going downhill fast, buddy.
That's
Get me to the home.
But also, like, for me, when I get sick, I get like kind of faint and like just that weak feeling, like kind of faint and weak
Yeah.
and like shaky. And that's kind of how I feel right now.
Totally get that.
But this has
Well,
been
if you
good.
want to go, I get it. I've had
Yeah.
a great time.
This
I
has been so
will.
fun.
I love chit chatting. God, I love
We should do
chit-chatting.
TTRPG stuff. I've been wanting more friends that do that, and I had no idea that
Luton
was like a
shared
big thing you do.
X100.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Stinto
didn't
may
know that.
provide
You knew all
ibuprofen
this.
story. It's a strong swim brand
Yeah, it's
story.
like one of my favorite things in the whole wide world is role playing. Just It's oh, I think it's so freeing as
Yeah.
somebody who's like spent forever being like, I don't know who I am. Like, it's nice to feel confident. I think that's one of the places I felt the most confident is when I was role
Mm.
playing. I think because when I started doing it as an adult, everyone was glazing me up, and I was like, little do you guys know, it's because I've been practicing for a long time. Like, but
Yeah.
also it was like, oh, like I found people who enjoy being weird in a way that I enjoy being weird. You know,
hmm
like that's been really good.
I like that. I totally
So.
get that too.
I would play any two-person TTRPG or plus. I would like. One of my dreams is to run Slug Blaster for like 2 different groups of people. There's a game called Slug Blaster. If you'll bear with me for this one last info dump,
Yeah, no, go for it. I'm still painting.
it's the tagline is kickflip over a quantum centipede. It
Oh.
only takes D6s. It's super
What
easy
the-
to pick up. It's about teenagers on hoverboards, hoverboarding for the love of the sport, which is called
Ooh.
slug blasting.
That sounds fun.
And it's so good. It's really fun to play disaffected teenagers who are essentially all skateboarders. And like it's just like, oh, it's so good. And there like every group of VTubers that I know, I'm like, I want to run Slug Blaster for you. Like, I think it would be so silly to run it for like Glitch Stars. Like SVA is another candidate. I have a group of like 3 random VTuber friends, and I'm like, I just want to run Slug Blaster for all of you.
Oh my
I've
god.
never played it,
I'm
but I
into
am its
it.
biggest fan. And I wrote a whole 40-page supplement for it, despite having never played it.
Really? Oh
Yes!
my god, I want to play
Loved
it.
the vibes of it.
I'm gonna be like
And,
the douchiest teenage hoverboarder ever. I'm excited. I want to play it.
It's so fun. Let me show you my tech deck.
I got a problem with authority.
Oh my god, I can use my anime protagonist voice chat.
That's so good. And you play as like archetypes. It's very neat. And this is actually a branded Slug Blaster. Like this is made by them
Oh my
for
god.
the game.
It's
And
so
it's a tech
cute.
deck that says Whiffed Wabbit. I've shown it off so many times because I'm so in love with it.
Whiffed Wabbit.
It's so good. But they have like a 90s cartoon style that I'm really obsessed with. It's like very reminiscent of a bunch of stuff.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so that would be I gotta like prep a campaign. But it's very freeform as a game. You can kind of do whatever you want, so it's very easy to tailor to like groups of people.
Yeah. It has like a very simple
I don't know,
premise, it
but-
sounds like, so you can kind of do what you want with it.
Well, the fun thing is like you go out and you do these. So it is a this is the funniest thing. It's a Forged in the Dark game, which means it's based off a game called Blades in the Dark.
Oh,
And in
I know
Blades
that
in the Dark, you
game.
play as like so it's that same system, but kind of like cut down. Mikey Ham, the creator
Oh.
of it, basically has been in the Blades in the Dark scene for a really long time and created this game, and it got very big, and I'm very excited. They just put out I'm actually getting
Oh.
in the mail soon their like first big supplement called Slime, Warp, and Solder. And it's just
Oh,
like
cool.
I'm like so obsessed with this game.
Let's do it.
It's so
I'm
good.
down. That would be so fun.
Yeah. Be so fun.
My
'Cause,
brother's been trying
it
to get me to
works,
play
like-
Blades in the Dark for so long. He's really wanted to run it, and I just haven't wanted to learn a new system yet. But it sounds
the
cool.
nice thing about Slug Blaster is that it is the same system as Blades in the Dark, but it is much easier to pick up and learn. You
Mhm.
only really need to know like 3 mechanics, and it's like relative to D&D, as Ash just pointed out, it's extraordinarily easy to learn. It's so funny to me because I totally understand people being like, I don't want to learn a whole new system. I don't want to learn how it works. And I'm like, unless you're learning Pathfinder or like one of the like
Yeah.
IP, like Lord of the Rings, or anything that has like more than 3 mechanics,
Yeah.
you can trust me that I will never bring you a game with a lot of mechanics because they bore me and I don't care about them.
Oh, okay. That's good
It's
to
like-
know. I just assume, okay, because I'm like kind of a baby. I just kind of
Yeah.
assume everything is like Pathfinder, and I've been trying to learn Pathfinder this year, and it's been difficult. It's been a little difficult for me, so I just assumed everything was like at
The-
that level of in what's the word?
Well,
Complication?
the
What?
we call it level of crunch. So in
Yeah.
games, there's like the crunchiness, and I call non-crunchy games creamy, and everyone hates that. It's really good.
Oh, creamy.
But I am a fan of creamy games rather than crunchy games. But in Slug Blaster, the basic the way that the game works, the gameplay loop is that you go on missions, and during the missions you can take actions, and to take an action you roll a d6, and you can add this thing called boost or kick to it, and that's like a little mechanic you learn, and sometimes you do group rolls, and that's about it. Most of the mechanic is just like if you want to do a hoverboarding trick, you roll a d6, and that's about it. The rest of it is you talking through a lot of stuff. So it's like very role play heavy.
I love that.
And the downtime beats are like the most interesting part of it, in my opinion, because like you go and you do these missions, and then during downtime you're on these tracks, and the tracks are basically like who you are as a teen. So you've got like an archetype, and so it might be like your parents are on your back about something, and so the other players role play as your parents, right? They're like,
oh, cool.
you
Oh my God,
know,
it's kind of like improv.
oh, it's a lot of improv.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
So you're taking, but those characters will follow you. So if someone like plays your mom, that one session they'll play your mom again, and so you get
That's
to know
so
them, and they
funny.
become these like, like characters. It's just like, oh, it's so
Get off my back, Mom.
I love it so much.
You don't understand how difficult my life is, Mom. Who cares about math? Mom, I got bigger problems. Get off my back. Fuck.
Wow, I can't believe you can see into the future to the Slug Blaster campaign we're gonna play, because that's exactly a line you're probably gonna say. That's so good.
She's ready.
I just like
Put her
I
in
think
coach.
it's such a nice setup. Put her
That
in
sounds so
coach,
fun.
yeah.
I was born to be an angsty teenage person. I
Teenage
should
person,
be I
yeah.
should be
No, I
a
get it.
angsty teenager. Yeah, I never grew up. Teenage brat. What the
I think
teenage
I think
adult?
you're lying again.
Yeah. Oh well, this is fun. This is fun. Thanks for asking
It's
me
very fun. This is very fun.
to hang out with me. It's
I'm
really
glad that
fun.
I decided to grow a pair and ask you to hang out. You can thank Froggy PhD, because Froggy was like,
That's
hey,
so
we're all just
funny.
little guys. I'm like not intimidated by people, because I just say to myself, we're all just little guys.
It's true.
And I was like, okay, Stem's just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. I'll message her. And I did.
Aw, that is
I was
so
so happy about
cute.
it.
That's so cute. I
It
feel
really
the
is.
same way. I just feel like a little guy. I feel like a little awkward guy that is just gonna make things awkward, but sorry, my dog's barking. Froggy is such a nice little guy. Froggy's nice.
Very
I'm actually
motivating.
wearing a do you know Critical I'm assuming you know Critical Role. You're in TTRPG space.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Critical Role person, but I do know it.
I'm wearing a Critical Role sweater right now. Cardigan right
Oh,
now.
I made eye contact with Matt Mercer one time.
You did?
I
my
did. It's
God.
crazy. I know.
Oh my God. And you lived? Yeah, you didn't explode? You didn't
I
disintegrate
lived.
into dust?
It's so funny because like it was at that TTRPG convention, and everyone like knows who Matt Mercer is, but I didn't know anything about Critical Role, so I just like ended up making eye contact with him, and I probably had the most like straight face like ever, like absolutely no reaction to this man looking at me, and I'm sure he was like, what?
Oh my
'Cause I just-
God. I'm jealous. I love that man.
It was yeah. I don't know. I'm not the only not let's play. The only actual play I've ever really gotten into was Dungeons and Daddies, and they like kind of refuse to play D&D, so I think that's why I like it so much. It's just like for
Oh,
improv comedians having a good time.
I have heard
Um,
about that. I've never watched it. This is
it's
my.
it's good. It's
I
really
don't want to
good.
get paint on this, but chat. This is my. I have a Jester cardigan with a little ferret on it. It's very cute.
Oh,
It's
that's
very
so
cute.
adorable, dude.
It's very meek. It's pink and green even. It's
It's
my comfort
very on brand.
sweater. Yeah, it's my comfort sweater. I don't feel good, so I wear my pretty pink sweater that's too big for me. Yeah. Oh. Okay, hi. I'm gonna tuck into bed, I think. Thank you for hanging out
Yeah.
today, May. It
Well,
was
thank
very
you for hanging out,
fun.
even though you didn't feel well. It's very nice. I had such a time.
I had fun too. It was very fun. We'll do this again. Well, now I know.
Oh.
Haha. I have a TTRPG master. I can ask any question to at any time.
Yeah, no, honestly, if you if you're like, hey, I want to read some stuff, I will send you a million and one things to read up on if you'd like.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, May. Thank you, May. It was nice to meet you and hang out today. We'll hang out soon.
I hope you get to feeling better, bud.
Thank you. Thank you. It was nice to meet your community too. Bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
they're weird.
They're weird.
But I love them.
They're weird.
All right, bye, Stim.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Oh, thanks for stream. Thanks for hanging out today, guys, for the little sickly painting stream. It was really fun to get to know May. You got 2 green women today. And it's Friday. You're gonna ride the. You better ride this high all day. What the heck, luckiest chat ever. Luckiest Stim peasants ever. Double the green.
It's Fat Tail Friday, you fucking losers. Let's fucking go. Happy Friday, Stimberly and the Stim peasants. It's time to enjoy being mentally unstable together. Yahoo!
Yahoo! I'm gonna go to bed now. I hope you have a great Friday. I really do. Look at my blade guard. Don't they look cool? Oh shit. Don't they look cool? They look kind of cool. They're coming together. I'm happy with them. I'm happy with them. They're coming together. They look awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Stimpup is barking at something. I should go check on her. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you Monday. I'm gonna rest up. I hope I'm better for Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have fun. TGIF and all that. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you for all the subs too. I will read through everything next stream. I'm sorry I missed that while I was setting up. Thank you so much for all the subbies. I really appreciate the hype train at the start. That was crazy. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you. And bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.